The mob picks out popular people, burn them for all to see. July 44th, 1945. Take the fan base. People who once enjoyed YouTube left in droves. Others watched in horror as people stole their videos, used them to crucify each other for fame. Things became so personal. Threats of violence, murder, pursued due to people seeing YouTube as their livelihood. Money can fuck people up in their mind.
I knew I was going down 2 years in. I'd shared so much of my pain and flaws in the world. Yeah, I was naked with no armor. Many old YouTubers had shared their life, good and the bad. The atheist community would play God. Play Gord. Gord!
Welcome to the Drunken Peasants podcast. This podcast is made possible by the support of viewers like you. You can support this podcast on Patreon by using the Amazon links in our description section to do your shopping, by signing up for Loot Crate using our official link, or by contributing via Super Chat if you're watching us live. If you have a video or suggestion for the Drunken Peasants, please label it clearly and send it to the Drunken Peasants Facebook inbox. You may also send fan art and pictures of you wearing or sporting our merchandise. Please do not send personal messages, as these will be deleted unread. Thank you for supporting the show. And with all that shit out of the way, here is the Drunken Peasants podcast. Cast.
Coming to you live from the frigid armpit of America, this is the Drunken Peasants podcast with Ben and TJ, bringing you opinions of the news from an altered perspective.
Fuck it! Hey man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
What the fuck are you talking about, atheist? It's okay.
You're nothing, TJ. You're garbage.
I just want to be light.
You're garbage, TJ.
And now, here are your hosts, Ben and TJ.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. Fucking thing.
Hello, everyone.
Sucks.
Welcome to the Drunken Peasants podcast, episode 375. We're almost there to episode 400.
400.
Getting closer and closer.
400, man. It's gonna be. Shut up. Shut up. I don't need to smoke your weeds.
Okay, then.
Really?
Okay, no more weeds for TJ
Yeah,
the
TJ
rest of the
Fuck
show.
weed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good
Straight
job.
edge TJ's
TJ,
here,
okay.
man.
Wow.
We're proud of you. Hey, Paul.
Straight edge
Want to
motherfucking
hit us some
TJ.
weed right now?
Yeah, here you go, man.
Straight edge.
So
Why you guys
lighter.
clouding your mind with that fucking devil's lettuce? Well, that's different.
Oh, no,
That's different. That ain't
no,
weed.
no, no, no,
That
no.
ain't weed, man.
No, if you're straight edge, you're not using that either.
This is
So give that to me, you
nicotine
straight edge
free.
faggot.
This is
Give it-
nicotine free.
No, it's not. Give it to me, fag.
Straight edge,
Give it to
dude.
me. Give
All
it to
right,
me.
I'm
Come on, TJ.
straight
Give
edge.
Give it to me.
edge.
Give it to me. Come on.
You don't need that.
I'm like a
Come on.
Give me that
scimitar.
crutch.
The
Come on.
edge is not
Come on.
completely
Come on.
straight.
Come
Get
on.
away from me!
Come
Ah,
on.
crutch,
Come on.
no!
Come on.
Crutch!
Come on.
Oh God, no!
You're pathetic, TJ. Here, TJ, smoke some weed and
What a
forget all about it.
sad man.
This
Smoke
show's
some weed.
fucking insane.
Smoke some weed and forget about it, TJ.
Yeah. Forget your problems, TJ.
Forget your problems for a minute.
I like how he was
TJ.
talking all of his smack, then I grabbed his precious little vape, and then the
Leave my vape
conversation
alone.
totally changed.
Leave my vape alone, man. Don't touch my vape.
Hashtag free the vape.
How quickly TJ does an about face when it comes to
Oh yeah.
him telling everyone else he's fucking straight edge.
That's yours.
Now it's time to chill.
33% off DP on demand.
33% off.
Look at this. Look at this. You get for 33% off $10. So what's that? $7.50.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, $7.50, something like.
You get five days and 2 hours worth of content.
Well, $7.50 be 25% off, so it's even less than $7.50.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So there's 5 days worth of content over there
Look at this.
already,
All
and it
the-
grows all the time.
I have to click the fucking
it
show more.
continues to grow.
Yeah, look at it. It just continues
Yeah.
to grow.
And me and TJ have an idea for a new segment for a DP on demand, which
Yep.
we'll hopefully announce Monday.
Yeah,
the
man.
segment.
Segment, bitch.
The segment's gonna
Damn you,
happen.
Paul! Damn you!
Damn it.
Throw these toothpick.
Revealed it already.
Oh, hi, Paul.
Hey, don't throw shit at me, TJ.
Look at all the
you fucking
post shows. Look at all
it's in
this
his
shit.
beard. It's in his beard. It landed in his beard.
Gross.
Soon, Paul
Shoot
shall
up
be load bearded.
toothpick, Paul.
I mean,
You
not
threw
load
a
bearded.
fucking chewed
not.
up toothpick at
Hey,
me, you
look.
disgusting freak.
We're having a meetup soon,
Yeah, that's true.
Don't load
August
beard, Paul.
22nd, and I just want to say,
Don't
yeah,
load beer, Paul.
we
Do
all of us
Please.
here at the Drunken Peasants want to stress
We're begging you.
Do not. Do fucking not load beard Paul.
I mean, we
to meet
already
up.
saw how easy it is to get a fucking shoot-up toothpick in Paul's beard.
Don't miss it either.
It catches everything. I mean, it's, but not cum.
Not cum.
You know what else? You know what else is easy? Getting a Kekistani flag on the wall behind
That
Paul.
beard, Paul's beard is not your personal
I
cum
took it
mop,
down.
all right?
I took that rag off the wall from behind me.
It's not a rag.
I'm not going to fly those colors.
Paul had already appeared on the show with it behind him, showing his support.
His love.
Yep.
Paul
His love and
loves
support.
Kekistan. Hashtag Paul loves Kekistan.
I'm all about no step on Sneck now.
Don't
Well,
no
Paul,
ste-
that's kind of strange. I mean, you had a
you
conversation
no step
the other
on
day
Sneck people.
how much
are
you love
fucking
Kekistan.
backwards hillbilly
No
fucks.
step on Sneck.
That's all.
Going back to the meetup, though.
Yeah, back to the meetup.
Gonna have a good turnout. Things are progressing very well. You guys have a few weeks to prepare. Quit your job, drop your kids off at the orphanage,
Run 'em
steal
over.
a car,
Yeah.
drive out here.
And smoke lots of weed.
No matter how much death, destruction, mayhem you have to cause along the way, bring your ass to the DP Seattle
With
meetup at
also,
the Funhouse.
a set by Billy the Fridge.
Billy the Fridge will be there.
Shit, that's going to be hype. Billy the Fridge is going to rock
You
the
know,
mic
I
live.
think I'm gonna have to pick up a thing of Top Hawk donuts to give to the crowd.
You know,
So you might get some donuts too.
you guys know that Scott Hofstetter guy that you guys all
Oh,
like?
he's definitely gonna be
Steve.
there.
Steve Hofstetter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won't be there.
Oh, he won't be there.
Yeah, he won't be
Sorry.
He's not going to be
Steve
there.
Hofstetter's not going
Not
to be
gonna
there.
be there.
Couldn't make it.
Onision is probably not going to be there.
He should
might
be there.
He
What?
should be there.
Who knows? Maybe he'll show
Watch me
up.
get him to come. Now.
Open invitation to Onision to attend.
Onision should come and let people
Come on Paul.
We should set up like a little.
Okay.
We'll bring him on stage. We'll sell tomatoes for $5
don't
a
do
tomato,
Onision.
and people can throw tomatoes at him. So it's gonna be good.
Hey, as long as he
Or
gets
they
a
can
dollar,
they should throw steaks at him. Actually, Trump steaks.
the best.
Frozen Trump steaks.
Oh yeah. So we got some super chats coming in here.
Yeah, and we're gonna answer those in just a second.
Just a
Oh,
second.
we got Teespring.
our
Teespring
re-
posters.
Hold
Oh,
on,
yeah.
hold on. Our resolution here in
Oh.
XSplit is not set correctly with the resolution that
Boo.
we're broadcasting.
Oh, no.
So I'm ending the stream.
Weird.
I'm not ending the entire stream. I'm just gonna cut us off for a second. All right, so we're
And we're back.
We should be back.
yeah, pretty much.
So
We're
let's take a look at some
Teespring
shirts
TJ.
at the
We got
tees.
posters.
We got posters. We got T-shirts.
Got their Kaiser shirt.
Oh, you got
Their
your
Kaiser.
You got another
Let me
fucking
see
faggot
what
ass
the actual-
Kaiser shirt.
It's my ghost shirt, dude.
Boo.
It's my ghost shirt. dog.
Ghost shirt.
Yeah, dude.
You're a ghost?
Have you seen it? Have you seen my fucking shirt, TJ?
I've seen it. Yes, I've seen
Then
it.
there you go. You already know. dude.
I
Oh,
thought
wait,
you
it's
were
on
like a
here.
pope.
There it is.
You look like the Pope.
The Pope.
That's pretty gangster.
But we're working on get some other posters
Let's take a little
very
look.
soon.
We got the manatee hunting campaign. He is our fucking white whale. We got the Kaiser Scotty fucking shirt. What is that? A poster or a sticker?
Sticker.
There's a sticker. Is there a poster?
No, but we're gonna be launching a few posters soon.
You're garbage.
yeah,
You're
whatever.
garbage.
Whatever.
And there's yet another fucking Kaiser Scotty
yeah,
shirt.
there's another one there.
He's got all kinds of his
I've
Kaiser-y
got all
shit.
kinds of Kaiser shit going
You
on.
fucking piece of shit. So if you're one of these idiots that likes Kaiser Scotty,
There's Smoke Pan every
more
day, the
shirts
original.
for you.
There's Paul. There's stickers.
There's
oh,
Paul
You know, there's
and
not
a Paul
there's,
sticker.
There's no TJ.
Yeah, because my shirt didn't sell.
Yeah, your shirt
Someone got a demon neb tattoo, literally,
Oh,
and
cool.
sent it to me. It was crazy.
Did they get it on their ass though?
No.
Damn.
Probably on their arm.
What?
I'm guessing.
Damn them.
Yeah, most people don't get tattoos on their ass.
I
Oh,
would
I
just
guess there
figure.
is.
Oh, there
well,
it is.
whatever.
Yeah. So I guess that's there, but who gives
Why
a
would
shit?
you want to buy that?
It's on page 2 where it fucking, I guess,
where it
belongs.
belongs.
You know, the most common ass tattoo I've ever seen is a pair of lips. For some reason, people like to get a pair of lips tattooed.
Because
on
they,
their
yeah,
ass.
because they want to,
you
the
know,
whole
say-
world kisses their ass.
Yeah.
You know?
Kiss my ass.
Kiss my
world.
ass, man. There's no better way to say
It's
it.
so fucking lame.
I want to get like a German fat guy with like big chubby cheeks and have my ass cheeks be the cheeks. You know what I mean?
That sounds.
And then have like ooh
sounds
chocolate
terrible.
as a tramp stamp above it.
All right, that kind of made it work.
I got TJ shirt. Well, fuck you, Colby. You shouldn't have TJ
Colby.
Did you
shirt.
guys,
garbage.
did you guys hear about how I got spit roasted by Skynet?
Whoa.
Skynet.
You got
dude.
spit roasted?
Sounds,
I had both a colonoscopy and an upper endoscopy at the same time.
Holy shit!
Whoa.
Whoa.
You had them going in your
Did they
front
meet-
and going in the back.
Did they meet in the middle?
No.
Oh,
Did they touch in
They
the
don't
middle
go
and
that
have,
far.
have
No,
an
they
endoscopy fight?
Damn.
They only go, like, the colonoscopy only goes up into your colon, and the endoscopy only goes up into the upper part of your large intestine.
Whoa.
So they couldn't meet in the middle.
No, there's way too much intestine.
What if the
Darn.
problem is somewhere in that between part, though, dude?
They'd have to do an ultrasound
Yeah,
for something
ultrasound
like
or
that.
CT scan, dude.
Damn ultrasounds.
It's risky enough putting instruments into people like that. You can't go too far with it.
Apparently,
Yeah.
you can do both ends at once, though.
I don't know if it was literally at once, but they were done during the same procedure. You know, I was under general anesthetic, so I was down. The
spit
whole time.
roasted by Skynet. That makes
Wow.
sense.
Dude, I love that feeling though. Like when they're like, "All right, get ready, count back from 10," and it's like 1, 2.
Yeah, it's like death.
Done.
It's
Yeah.
like dying.
It feels good though. It took every ounce of concentration I had to be like, I'm feeling it now, and then like I was done.
Yeah, it
Instantly.
happens quick.
Yeah.
And it's like a dreamless, empty sleep, too. It's just like nothingness.
Cool.
I
General
enjoy it.
anesthesia, man. I know why Michael Jackson went out on that shit.
Thought he died off of fentanyl.
Well,
I don't know.
Isn't that one of the ones that they
What was it?
used
Was
to
it
put
called
people
like
to sleep?
Probital
Yeah,
or something?
that's
Oh, is that what it was?
I don't know.
I forget the name of it. Something like that. Though.
I know that
Fentanyl
I know
is
fentanyl
like-
was used because Chelsea also got an endoscopy, whatever, recently. They used that on her. So.
Yeah, fentanyl's an opioid, a very strong opioid that a lot of people are overdosing on the
Yeah.
street these days.
Oh, especially in Dayton, as we found out on a previous
Dayton,
show.
Ohio.
You want to put them on the screen or?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Let's see.
What are you guys planning for 400?
None of your fucking business.
None of your goddamn
Communists.
business. Honestly, we're just focused on this meetup that's coming up.
Yeah.
Right now.
Their meetup.
After that, we'll make 400 the next fucking thing on the horizon. So the cyclist video, what was the story behind that? Did you hit a guy on a bicycle, TJ? Also, The 13th Warrior is an excellent movie, and you should read the book Eaters of the Dead.
Great book.
I hate this person,
Great
but
movie.
I'm still accepting their money though.
I like the 13th Warrior. It's an all right flick. It's a little hard to buy fucking Antonio Banderas as an Arabic guy, but if you're willing to let that go,
What about the Moors, Paul? Spain, dude.
So
yeah,
what about cyclists,
I
TJ?
guess.
Let's hear about this.
What about him? I think I've made my feelings clear.
I'm sure it's not just that you feel inadequate around people who are physically fit. It's actually that cyclists are the problem, not
Yeah.
you.
I mean, because I don't care about like joggers or some shit. You know, whatever.
I don't know.
Be physically fit if you want.
I'm sure, given the right circumstances, you'd complain about joggers too.
I mean, yeah, if they're in my way,
What if you're in people's way?
I don't care. That's their problem.
You know what I'm sick of? Big, tall, fat fucks always getting in my way. I hope you get run over and die.
Well, I hope they do. Maybe I will.
Well, she just takes the George Carlin advice. He obstructs.
I just obstruct everybody.
obstruction of justice.
There's no justice, Paul.
Oh.
No justice,
And
no
justice
peace.
for none.
All right, so can I hump Paul's rump while he dumps cumps?
Maybe.
Let's see,
That's
Paul.
What's a
I
hump?
don't know if I can dump a cump.
What's a comp?
Alex Jones' episode is excellent. And the first special I bought rather than rent. Please do a second part. His Coney 2012 rant is my all-time favorite, and in my opinion, has funniest moment.
Cool.
We'll take it into consideration.
Maybe we'll take it.
Ben Pye's podcast is
Swell. It's
Swell.
terrific
You'll be
and
great.
it's swell.
It's swell. Thank you, Bowel Cramps.
How would you guys pronounce my? These fucking pronounce my
It's
name.
hard.
It's
dude.
hard.
It's hard.
I would pronounce
It's
it
hard.
Grubelbach.
It's hard.
Grubelbach.
Grubelbach. Okay.
Fuck you if you live near this meetup and don't want to go. I would kill to go, but I don't have the funds
Nor the
age.
age to go.
I get people that are like, so when you coming back to Portland? Or I get people that are like, come to Vancouver. It's like, fuck you, man. Even if you live in fucking San Diego, you have no excuse.
I don't care if they live in Bangladesh. Get your ass here, bitch. All hail Kaiser Scoopy, whatever.
Yes.
Bullshit. Paul is so fat that he is against fat airline passengers paying extra if they occupy 2 seats. This is because he knows his morbid obesity takes up 5.
I've never heard Paul say
Wow.
that. Paul, do you believe that?
Yes, I do. He's got me. He's got my number. I don't even know what he's talking about.
Oh,
Cool.
he's saying if you're fat, so you go.
Oh,
to the
I
other
take up
seat.
5 seats on the plane?
No,
Well, no, I'm
no.
saying like, so if me and you're on a plane, and let's say you're coming into my seat,
Yeah.
taking up half my seat, should you have to pay for 2 seats instead, or just pay for 1 seat?
I think if you're so big that you're spilling over into a second seat, that you should have to pay for 2 fucking seats.
Okay,
I agree,
then
too.
I agree with you then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, Paul's pretty
I can
rational.
still fit in a normal airline seat, just
right.
barely.
you
Yeah,
go.
it's that one with the C. No, over that way. Oh, it just disappeared. Oh well.
Oh,
Damn,
shit.
they're vanishing. All right, that person just gave us $5.
$5.
DP meetup in Pineville,
Yep,
Louisiana.
happening soon.
Sure, of course. Moan my name loudly. Didn't
No.
we do
No.
that last time?
This dude always does that.
TJ needs to dress Dr. Segmento up as Krang, for they are one and the same. Also, hail the Kaiser.
That'd be pretty cool. I agree.
I'm going to, get the Krang going on. To successfully load
Which
Beer
I don't
Paul,
advocate.
which I don't advocate, you have to pull a JFK and have a second nutter on the grassy knoll, if you will.
I'll be looking at the knoll the whole time, okay? My eyes will be on that grassy
Wash
knoll.
yo ass, peasants.
Hey, my ass smell good.
What are your actual thoughts on Flint? I don't have any.
It's a shithole.
To me, Flint is just a fucking rhetorical device for Michael Moore.
It's
my
not, though.
hometown.
Yeah,
Flint,
but I mean, to
Michigan.
me it is. I don't know shit about it. I've never been there.
It's a once. You don't have to be there to know shit about it,
The
though.
milkman
It was-
delivers his milk.
It was a once nice city, and then the GM plant laid everybody off, and now it's just a.
Yeah.
a
I'm
heap
gonna
of
bottle.
nothing.
It
I'm gonna
suffers from
sell
a lot of
bottled
problems of
water from
Midwestern
Flint.
cities.
That's my new business venture.
Good idea.
4,000 school children enjoy their leaded water in Flint.
TJ,
Michigan.
TJ, do a cigarette either right now or at the meet or with me at the meetup. Nope.
No and no.
With Sargon and other skeptics quiet on North Korea and others rationalizing Trump, TJ is obviously king of them and the best. Hashtag TJ best. Cool.
You know.
I'm awesome. Jeff Holiday is a beta male. Hashtag Team AIU. Hashtag race realism.
Team AIU.
I don't agree.
I
But
didn't even
thanks-
know there was still a Team
But
AIU.
thanks, Bill Cosby, for your
But
$10.
Bill Cosby's
You know what's
cool.
really weird? Lately, AIU has been doing hangouts with Phil Anselmo from Pantera.
Cool.
No fucking lie.
That's pretty neat.
It's pretty weird.
Yeah. So good on you, AIU. JK Jeff, love you, Dad.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Creepy.
That's nice.
Nice and creepy.
Thank you, Bill Cosby.
Bill
And what is
Cosby.
with this new thing with everybody's calling everybody dad and shit?
Dad
What
and
is
daddy.
this?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
What is this shit?
I'm no one's
Those are all
dad.
your illegitimate children.
I'm fine.
talking to
I'm
you,
fine with
Paul.
my girlfriend calling me daddy, but outside of that, it's a little weird.
Yeah, it gets kind of creepy after a
It's a little
while.
strange.
I'm not the fuck going 7 miles per hour in a goddamn 55 mile per hour speed limit zone. Fuck cyclists. Build your own goddamn roads.
I agree.
Whoa,
100%.
Build their own
That's pretty
roads.
harsh, man. They
No,
gotta build
that's
their
Hey,
own
look,
that
roads.
they've
person
done-
is rational.
They've done it in the Netherlands, dude. They've done it.
They
Yeah.
have. But even still, I did almost get
Yeah,
run
the
over
bicyclists
by
didn't
a
build
bike.
those roads.
They built
in the
those roads,
Netherlands.
Paul.
I almost got ran over by a bike in Amsterdam, even though they have their own roads.
Say they're a menace.
Menace to society.
Yeah, I don't care.
Who's your favorite Game of Thrones character? I don't really watch it super often,
Tyrion,
but
dude.
Tyrion's probably the
Tyrion.
best.
Tyrion's the coolest character.
Yeah, I, mean,
I also like Sam Tarley, the fat one. I hope he gets to be the king.
I don't think
that's
so.
not.
Sam,
I don't think it's going that way.
come on.
Yeah, next.
I also like the fat one.
I
It's
like
all
the
about
fat
the
one.
money. It's all about the money.
Sorry,
Yeah.
God. Yeah,
It's interesting,
is.
too.
It
That's
is.
the new slogan of this podcast.
It's all about the
It's
money.
all about the money. Drunken Peasants podcast.
Bill
It's all
Cosby
about
was
the
just
money.
joking, dude.
He was joking.
Fuck you, Bill
He loves
Cosby.
Jeff.
Jeff Holiday is not a beta male.
Wow, this argument is getting tense.
Message retracted.
Thanks.
Are you guys ever going to do another NOLA meetup? I live in Mississippi and just turned 21 and would love to drink with the peasants. I would consider doing another NOLA meetup, except it was easily my least favorite meetup. So
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
I would
There
say
is
the,
that.
I would say the worst thing about it is that there were some crazy ass, semi-violent ass motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
Just some way too drunk people.
Someone picked up a fucking like heavy ashtray and threw it at me on top of a balcony.
you too hardcore for us, NOLA. I live in Denver, so I feel the pressure of possibly bringing on the Nukes too. Good.
Whoa.
Bring them on.
Bring
Bring
them
them
so
on.
we can all say without a doubt that Paul is a Kim Jong-un supporter at this point.
Yeah.
What do you mean what?
He's a traitor to this country.
You've been asking to bring on the nukes.
Uh-huh.
And he's doing it.
He's doing
He's
it.
not doing it. He hasn't done it. He
Well,
hasn't done shit.
he's saying he's going
What
to
do you
do
mean
it.
he hasn't done shit?
He's been saying he's going to bring on the nukes for like 16 fucking years.
Yeah, well,
He
he's
ain't got no
closer to
nukes.
it.
He's
He
only
ain't closer to
Hold
it.
on,
He's
hold
only
on, hold on,
actually-
wait.
Just all
Yeah, hold
shit
on,
talk.
wait. He
He's-
hasn't been in power for 16 years.
Yeah.
First of all, he's only been in power
Right.
for like
Well, okay.
And
so
also,
North
he
Korea
only-
has been saying it for 16
He
years.
only
the regime.
He only
from North
recently
Korea.
actually has had a nuclear warhead capable of being
So are
mounted
you
on an
ready
ICBM.
to voice your support of Kim Jong-un? on
No,
today's show?
I don't-
Why
I don't
not?
support
But he's
anybody.
giving you what you're asking for.
No, he's doing it on a. I didn't say bring on the nukes to Guam. It's Said bring on the
so now
fucking
you have to
world-ending
specify
nukes.
where the woo.
Yes, the
Okay.
world-ending nukes.
You
I
know-
don't want just Guam.
So
to get
the
nuked.
nukes to Guam would not cause the
But what if
world
it
to
led to a
end.
chain
You know what this
reaction,
is, Paul?
What is this?
That caused the world to
It's
end.
like when those people wanted the better weed law, so they, it's like that, Paul. You can't just fucking expect the whole world to be nuked
it's
all
always
at once.
been about the whole
You
world
gotta
being
start-
Baby steps.
But you got to take baby steps towards that. Don't you think Guam getting nuked is a good little baby
Paul's-
step towards
He's not
global
gonna do
annihilation?
Shit. Fucking
Hold
spoiler
on, wasn't
alert.
TJ's
He's
video
not gonna
just
do
about
shit.
this? Did you just make a video about how people are saying, "Oh, they haven't done it for 16 years, so it's not going to happen"?
Yeah.
Okay.
true.
So Paul's ego, are you or are you not ready to voice your unequivocal support to Kim Jong-un?
Kim
I don't
Jong-
bringing on
Kim Jong-un.
He's bringing the sun. Hold on, he's bringing on the nukes.
If he's got enough.
Yep.
Yeah, whatever.
Bringing on the nukes.
Bringing on the nukes.
He's like
Kim Jong-un.
He's the fucking. He's the hero that you didn't need, but the hero you asked for.
No,
Yeah.
no, that's so wrong, dude. If he's
What
got
do you mean
enough
it's wrong?
nukes to destroy the whole world, then yes, I support
what-
him.
No.
Bring him on.
He will knock over the first domino.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
will
It's a
cause
chain reaction,
the
Paul.
Chain
There's
There's no
reaction.
chain
Paul.
reaction.
One domino
There's mutually
knocks
assured
down another
destruction.
domino.
What if the chain reaction led to all the nukes?
I mean, I don't deal
Everyone
real
died.
good with
Th-
what ifs.
Then do you support him?
What would you support
Well,
if that,
isn't bringing
if
on
that
the
would
nukes
lead
a
to
what
that?
if what are you positing happens? He sets off one
Yeah,
nuke
he
and it
sets
sets
it
off
off.
a chain reaction
Yes.
of a billion other nukes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
fine. I support that then.
Yes.
Cool.
All right, there we
Kim
go.
Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un supporter.
Kim
Paul
Jong-un.
Zico.
10,000 years of Kim
I mean,
Jong-un.
10,000
Some
years
ridiculous,
of Kim
scientifically
Jong-un.
impossible thing happens.
Yes.
It's not impossible that one nuclear attack is going to trigger other nuclear
Are you guys?
attacks.
Yeah, we already answered that. What's next? Just money. All right. I guess it's time for the show now.
Time for the show. We have troll or not a trolls for days today. I think
Cool.
we got all three of them.
Troll or not a troll.
They're real ambiguous too.
I will be the judge of the ambiguity. I guess we all will, actually. My roommate discovers the boy she was in love with in high school has a new girlfriend.
Okay.
All right.
The boy that I was in love with in high school has a girlfriend.
She's smiling. Okay, like is she supposed to be crying right now?
I don't know.
Is she
Let's see.
wearing a Star Trek communicator badge?
It looks like she is.
A troll.
I just found out on Facebook.
She's smiling.
She's so pretty. Wait,
Women do that
look
weird
at
giggle
me,
cry
hold on.
sometimes, though.
Look at her. it's like her skin is made of silk that has little sun rays woven into it. I'm sure she's a really nice person.
Okay.
It's like there's always good
Troll.
light around her. Oh, she makes really mediocre watercolor paintings.
Troll.
I call troll too as well.
Yeah, I think I didn't notice the Star Trek communicator badge, but that immediately sets off a troll vibe with me.
She's definitely a model.
Not a troll. Wrong.
What? Not a troll?
She's a model.
Outvoted, I think, TJ.
Not a troll.
Three trolls.
Troll.
Yeah, it's definitely a troll.
She's not a troll.
She's trolling.
Well, you lose, TJ. Good day.
You guys lose because
Good
she's still not a troll.
Democracy in action, TJ.
She's still not a troll.
Dead end, TJ. The pipe dead
Just
ends
because
with
you
TJ
guys
yet
vote
again.
that
Look at
the
this
Earth
call.
is flat doesn't
Wrong
mean
vote,
it ain't
TJ.
fucking
Look,
still
wrong
around,
vote,
bitch.
and you're dead ending the pipe yet again, TJ. Good job.
Yeah, look at
Ben
that shit.
has the pipe. That's Ben.
Ben probably already hit
when
the pipe.
when the pipe is on there, it's Ben's.
I'm sure. Ben,
Okay, that's not your area.
That's the rule.
All right, well,
what? I'm sure Ben already hit the pipe.
My
TJ.
area
already
begins
hit it.
here.
Yeah, and Ben already said he hit it. So
And ends
And
here.
by the way, TJ
Pass it
also
down,
said he
TJ.
doesn't need any weed this
Yeah,
show.
TJ,
so I'm
so-
about to roll a big ass joint and pass it directly to Scotty.
thank you, Ben.
Bullshit.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Oh no,
I never
Bullshit.
said that
oh, no,
shit.
TJ. You're
I
good.
ain't never said that shit.
Yes, no, you did.
You motherfuckers is liars.
You're out of the rotation, TJ.
Bullshit.
Until you
I ain't out of
admit,
nothing.
until you admit you're addicted to weed.
TJ, pass the lighter too, man.
Fucking-
You just admit that you are addicted
Jesus
to weed,
Christ.
dude. Just admit it, dude. It's fine.
He just threw the lighter.
You guys are bad people, man.
You're a bad
jerk.
person.
Bad people. Thanks, guys, for keeping this trucker entertained. We got a trucker in our fucking audience.
I've heard that from a few people. There's a few truck
Tell your
drivers.
truck driving
on
friends about us.
trucking.
We want to be the top-rated podcast with fucking truckers.
Yeah, dude.
Mercy sakes alive, we got ourselves a convoy.
Yeah.
What I'm thinking about doing is integrating Streamlabs in with this show.
Cool.
It's the same tipping service. I've been using it on my stream on the BenPie channel.
Cool.
And it works great with YouTube now. Basically, the way I have it set up is $1 minimum donation. If you donate, an alert pops up on the screen that says your name. If you do $5 or over, you get to write a message of a certain length, and it pops up on the screen. And sometimes I read it if it's worth reading. And then if you do $10 plus, the alert comes up and it actually reads the message in like a Stephen Hawking's kind of voice.
Oh, cool.
And for $100, a fist will come out of the screen and punch one of us in the face.
Here's another good thing. Here's another good thing about that system, though. With Super Chat, Google takes what, like 30%?
Yep, 30%.
This goes directly to our bank account.
Yeah.
No middleman.
Fuck you, Google.
Fuck
bitch.
you, Google. We don't need your tricks. All you scientists can suck our dicks.
More like gulag,
And it can be
am I right?
easily turned on and off so that it doesn't.
There's a bunch of fucking conservatives are going to stage some march on Google shit. I was thinking about actually going to it. Thinking about protesting Google.
Yeah, we'll see about
Fight
that.
the power.
Fight the power
because
that's
they fired that guy that was like, women aren't as smart as men.
Yeah, he didn't say that.
Or women are not as equipped to do things that men are equipped to do.
Which is true.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess it is true.
Yeah, I mean, look at the NFL. We don't see one female NFL player.
Female Olympics.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, well, yeah, they have to kind of.
It's like when Serena Williams, I think it was Serena Williams. She played against like the ranked like 400th guy, and he was saying he went easy on her, and he still destroyed her.
Damn.
Yeah, there's only a few pro sports where like the women have even come close to competing against the men. There's a few women in golf that competed with the men.
I'm just saying, men are superior in all ways.
And then another one's race car driving.
Seems an uncontroversial opinion. Actually, his memo. I don't know if you guys have read it, but it doesn't say. Anything even approaching that.
Why
That's
would
just
he send out a memo though about it?
Because he was concerned about their fucking
hiring policies.
Yeah, their hiring policies, and he's like, "Look, I think there's better ways we can do this, and better ways we can think about this problem."
And of course, Google's reaction is to fire him.
He didn't say that discrimination wasn't a problem. He just said, "Look, there's other factors here that are scientifically verifiable and shit." And they fired. But I mean, my main reason for saying fuck Google is more because of the adpocalypse shit, honestly.
So you're gonna be like the lone adpocalypse protester.
I'm just
down
gonna
there.
I'm just gonna be there with my sign.
Was the adpocalypse totally Google's fault? I mean, wasn't it also the fault of the advertisers who pulled all their ads too?
Yeah, it was their fault too.
I mean,
we got to kill them all.
Yeah, they suck.
It's time to reboot the system.
I mean, Google can't just like give you ad money that advertisers aren't paying.
That's what
to
this
run over your
obscure
video.
right-wing podcast thinks,
Yeah,
anyway.
but the reason they did it, I mean, is because there was some ISIS videos. But it's like, I mean, the vast majority of the content being shown, these people know what the content was. They're just trying to push people off and trying to push YouTube Red and other products.
I had heard originally that it was like a Coke ad on a white supremacist video or something.
Yeah, that did happen
because
too.
it was a content ID claim.
What happened was, there was a white supremacist channel, and some video that had like 200 views, somehow accidentally an ad had come through on it. And that was enough for them to take to the media and be like, look.
That seems like bullshit.
Ads on Nazis.
Oh my God, dude.
I had heard that there was a clip used in that white supremacist video that was content ID matched. So the money wasn't even going to the white supremacist channel. It was going to whoever owned the clip. But a lot of people don't understand that because if you've never been a YouTube content creator, you wouldn't realize.
I mean, it doesn't
like that.
matter. It was really just a matter of the old media seeing an opportunity to attack new media. I agree. And that's pretty much what it boils down to. Anyway, we got two more troll or not a trolls here.
All these people in the chat, chill the fuck out, man. They're
What's
like,
their problem?
Pa doesn't know anything about what's going on with Google.
I just don't care. I don't care that the dork got fired. It makes sense that he got fired from Google. Google has always been a lefty SJW company, and he sent out a memo going like, all these women you're hiring? Yeah, we could do better if we hired men. Like, even if it's true, he's going to get fired from a left-wing place like Google. Google's never been this, like, middle ground fucking place.
Mm-hmm. So there's Paul's opinion.
Yeah, fuck him.
Bring on the nukes.
So this is guy thinks he's very attractive singer. Let's take a look.
All right.
She fine. She fine. She fine. She fine. She's fine. She fine. She fine. She fine.
All right, fair enough. But is she fine?
She mine. And she fine. Seems like not a troll so far.
She mine and she
Just
fine
really
and she
bad.
fine and she mine.
Is this like a trans female to male?
I don't know, dude. I can't tell.
Because he has a very feminine looking face, very feminine facial features.
Could be.
That's what's in right now, though.
Could be.
Androgyny is back.
Shorty, you're so fine, and I'm glad you're mine. This is a panty dropper song, so drop them panties, boo. Take that thong off, girl.
Well, that just took a fucking turn into the mud.
Take that thong off, girl.
Dude, I mean, like, when it was just the chorus or hook or whatever the fuck shit, I was like, all right, I mean, this isn't super intolerable, but now...
She fine.
Now it is.
She fine.
Should have just stuck with that.
Let me show you what TYPC could do with this tongue, boo. Yeah, you like it, don't you be shy. Let me show you a grade A time. I know that you know that I'm
What the
one
fuck?
of a kind. I call you.
Not
feel
a
like
troll,
not a
dude.
troll.
Not a troll.
You think he's serious about this shit?
Yeah.
Yes.
The way he's acting,
I
yeah.
I feel like
say
he
so.
is.
I think it's a lazy attempt at making a video for this shitty song.
Yeah, this song is pretty good, though.
Would he get fired from Google for releasing this song?
Not if it actually is FTM trans person.
Oh, okay.
But
then they'd be okay.
Yeah, if he's got a biological functional penis, then yes, fired from Google. Fired from Google.
Not a troll.
Stained panty horoscope. That's our next one.
Yeah, stained panty
Stained
horoscope.
panty horoscope. What is that?
Okay.
Hi, it's Amber from
Hi, Amber. How you doing?
And usepantysellingadvice.com.
Use panty selling advice.
Yeah. So
Probably.
if you're looking into
Troll.
get into come on,
I don't
man.
know.
Advice? Okay, if it was a website to sell used
Hold
panties
up.
on,
Yeah.
that's fine.
I'm going to this website.
Used panty selling advice. You need a
Yes.
website to give advice to people on how to sell used panties.
I don't know.
Used
Maybe there is. There's weird shit on the
panty.
internet.
Selling
Advice.
advice.com.
I don't know.
.com.
Let's see. Is it a real website?
Hold on, I didn't type it in right. I
God
just-
damn it,
Idiot.
TJ.
God damn you. You
Shut
fucking
up.
worthless
It needs to be
sack of
more
shit.
than just. There has to be info there. It can't just be like, "Welcome to usepantysellingadvice.com."
This goes to a spam site that
Nah.
wants you to spin some ad wheel.
No, troll.
Then it has to be a troll.
Not even a troll, just a scammer.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, maybe it was at one point.
Nope.
It could have been, but this video looks pretty old.
Nope,
but
nope.
I'd say it's-
No.
Wet and
Well,
sticky.
skip ahead a little bit to when she pulls the panties out, and
Sun's
we'll
not
hear
even
her
out,
reading.
it's just simple
Oh, okay.
having, here.
There we go.
It's a
There's the
sheer
thong.
Aquamarine.
Let me see that thong,
It's part of that
baby.
resurrected collection that I mentioned a few weeks
Fucking pieces of shit.
Oh, we're good, dude.
for
Boo.
reamplification.
Boo.
And so that reamplification is going to help me understand what
Ah,
is going to be right
yeah. All right, troll.
So,
Troll, lo, 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 lo.
Yeah, the whole. If it would have just been like sellingpanties.com, that would have been more believable.
You guys didn't even watch her read the panties.
I don't care.
She pulls her stained ass panties
You know
out
how
and
you
gives
feel-
a reading based on the stains on her panties.
You know how you feel about that Google story?
Yeah.
I feel that way about this bitch reading the panty horoscope. I don't give a fuck.
It doesn't meet your intellectual standards.
Nope. I am not titillated.
You know, here on the Drunken Peasants
Titillated.
podcast, we always keep it highbrow. And
Hi, Paul.
I'm very sorry for pulling a panty
Your
stain
brows seem like they're getting a little low there.
Yeah,
Paul.
they're a little low.
I'm disappointed because I've been
Dragging
hearing
your brows in the mud.
I've been hearing bring on the nukes for like over a year now, and now we have someone actually offering to do it, and we can't get Paul
Bring
to
on
stand
the
in solidarity.
nukes.
Okay, yeah, more. If one nuke flies, I guarantee you at least another
Yeah,
one.
dude.
Will fly.
Okay, so that's 2 nukes.
And
That's
then,
not enough to do
what
what
if-
I want.
You have
what if
not-
fucking
Blast
China?
the planet.
China's like,
Okay.
man, we don't like that you nuke something so close to us, and then
So-
they nuke, and then everybody's nuking.
So
it.
maybe
Yeah.
we
Nuke.
need you to be more specific, Paul. Bring on the X amount of nukes.
Bring on
many
all
nukes?
the nukes.
All of them.
100% of the nukes. All
Well,
at
that's not
once.
going to
What
happen.
if they only brought on 99.6% of the nukes?
That would probably work.
Okay.
But-
I'd
so
go
just
as
to be
low as
clear,
90.
just to be
so hold
clear-
on. How about 80%?
Nah.
No?
It needs to be like
90?
98% or more.
Paul wants the roaches.
So just to be clear, you don't support the decision to launch nukes.
If it's only like, absolutely not. Not if it's just Guam.
Why are you so protective of Guam?
Yeah, and
I'm not protective of Guam.
Paul is a fucking
and we
real
also
Guam
know-
apologist.
Revealed that Paul is a Guam supporter.
so
Interesting.
they nuke Guam.
Uh-huh.
So nothing happens after that.
No, then we probably invade South Korea and tons of bloodshed.
You mean
and
North-
it's just
Why
a-
would we invade South
North
Korea?
Korea,
Don't worry
whatever.
there.
I'm fucking high.
We're gonna
as a
steal
kite.
their fucking video games.
Yeah,
and
we're gonna
shit.
invade North Korea, and it'll be a
But-
nasty, slogging, fucking
know
endless
what?
war.
So what would cause the U.S. To be more likely to launch nukes than a nuclear attack?
well, have you
against
heard of
us?
mutually assured destruction?
So, of course,
Yeah.
I've heard
So
of it.
that-
so my point
that
that
would
I'm
be
making.
why the U.S. would
So
launch
you
nukes.
want the Cold War to heat back up, basically.
So my point is that the most likely reason for us to launch nukes is that someone else launches nukes at us.
Yes.
So wouldn't you at least support it because it's the best chance of getting what you want?
No.
If North Korea launches nukes, that would be the best chance of the United States launching nukes on anyone, and then China might follow. I mean,
Yeah.
so you don't support it. You
Everybody's
don't support
in on the
bringing
nukes now.
There's a lot of mights and maybes in your plan.
All right.
You're bringing on the
mutually
nukes as a
assured
might
All right.
and
Well,
maybe.
I'm now. In light of this, I'm,
whole concept
I'm
is a
stealing
might
the
or
bring on the
maybe.
nukes thing from Paul, and I'm gonna fucking put asterisks by it that says, no caveats. I'm in favor of all the nukes all the time. I don't
Any
care
nuke.
if it's one nuke.
Okay.
I don't care where it blows up. I don't care who it kills. I'm for it.
There you go.
Without
Well, good job,
caveats,
TJ.
without exceptions.
There's a split.
Bring on the nukes.
There's
Yes.
a split in the nuke camp. There's the the absolutists like Paul, where it's like it has to be
Yeah.
all nukes, and there's the TJs where it's like they're more loosely
I
interpreted.
think
Yeah,
Paul
dude.
really wants the nukes. Just to be
Bring on
honest
a
with you.
nuke.
I don't think Paul.
That's
look,
an interesting position.
We can do a nuke every fucking year. We nuke
nuke a
every
year.
year. We nuke a new place. Keep humanity on its toes a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Well, you have fun with that, TJ. I'm
I-
sure it'll
I
take
will.
off like fucking
I will.
wildfire.
It's already taken off. It's
Yeah.
already taken off. Look at the chat. It's just hashtag after hashtag. Bring on the
Don't
nukes.
ask for the nukes and then be disappointed if you only get a
Look
few.
at it. It's like a fucking. Oh my god! They just keep pouring in. Look at them. Oh shit! The people have spoken. Look at them.
Oh yeah,
don't see
I didn't
that.
have them up. All right, there they are.
Look at it. Just
Oh yeah,
fucking pouring
it
in right
just
there.
Keeps on coming.
Oh, it's overwhelming. You're drowning in it. You're
TJ
drowning.
gets it.
Yep.
Nukes can't kill me.
That guy
Warlord TJ
does not know.
The U.S. would slaughter North Korea. We've already done the Korean War one time, and
You ready for Korean
that's
War
why
it was
there's
II?
a
it was
North
a
and
it was a
South?
fucking horror movie.
New seasons of MASH, dude.
So
New seasons of MASH.
yeah, I don't support any more war bullshit. I don't want any more boots on the ground bullshit. I want all the nukes. Let's just fire them off. We've got all these weapons. Let's just use them.
So you hope that Kim Jong Un launches nukes, so that the United States would launch nukes. too.
It doesn't make any sense that we would launch a bunch of fucking nukes at a place that is so close to China and other places. So even if Kim Jong Un launches a nuke at us, the chances of us responding with a nuke are pretty fucking low.
But it's better than us responding with a nuke if nothing happens, right?
I don't know. I mean, we got Donald Trump for a president. You tell
So-
me what's going to fucking happen.
Well, I could answer your question
I
with the
hope
same
that
thing.
maybe we should just nuke everywhere on Earth except for America. Just
No, I
declare
definitely want
Planet
America to be
dude.
nuked,
No,
too.
Planet America.
No.
Planet America.
That sounds
Hashtag Planet
horrifying.
America. Hashtag fuck everywhere else. Planet America.
Hashtag
Make
strip
America-
mall the planet.
Make America great again
I would
by
say it's
nuking
not-
everywhere
it's-
else, so there's no basis of comparison.
It's not difficult to assume that the best reason the United States would have for launching nukes would be if someone else launched nukes.
Wouldn't
at
you
one of our
just
territories.
wouldn't it just be better to just hope for like a big solar flare to hit the Earth and
Sure,
just destroy it?
fine. Bring on the fucking cataclysmic gamma ray burst. There you go.
Paul just wants one of these Roland Emmerich movies to finally happen.
Yeah, Paul wants
No,
2012.
because there's way too much time for that Roland Emmerich shit. I just want it to happen. I just want us to get like no notice, and then all of a sudden there's a big flash of light and everything's burnt off the face of the planet.
I hope the apocalypse happens and Paul is like the lone survivor.
That would be pretty poetic.
I
wouldn't
want
it?
Paul to be in like that bunker, like he's just like, I can't kill myself. I can't bring myself to do it. he just wanders the wasteland. And everything Paul
looking
meets,
at what once was.
Paul have like a little dog that's his companion, and he'll be dead. Then he'll find another one, then that one will die, and everything will be shit for Paul
forever.
For like 50 years, dude.
Forever.
No, the effects of the radiation on the Earth make him like immortal somehow.
But exactly. Then like 50 years later, Paul's adapted and has to live the rest of his days until the fucking
I become
end.
this nuclear overlord.
Yeah,
that
dude.
sounds awesome.
Nah, you just wander the wastelands all sad all the time.
But I'm nuclear powered and I never die.
Yeah,
that sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah,
but you have no one to talk to.
You don't like it. You don't like it, Paul.
Talk to myself.
I mean, after like 150 years or so, you probably get used to it.
Morla the Ancient One did it. He talked to himself constantly.
There you go.
Just started using we.
I do love Morla the Ancient One.
We don't even care whether or not we care.
Otto von Bismarck.
Oh shit, Otto von Bitchmark. I will chokeslam Kim Jong before he can bring on the nukes for Ben Pye, the best peasant who doesn't support my fiery death or slow, painful death as my innards liquidate from radiation poisoning.
Okay.
Otto von Bitchmark.
If you fucking bought iodine, you'd be fine.
I don't think when the nukes fall, Ben is going to be able to protect you from anything.
Yeah. Hey, you don't want the nukes to fall. You want
I don't want
no
a
nukes.
nuke to fall. It makes no sense.
Which means, okay.
All right. I want to watch a video now.
A journey of
I'm tired
1,000
this.
begins with a
I've been
single
tired
step,
of this.
Paul.
I'm
of course
bored.
you're tired.
I'm bored. Next.
Paul out.
So when you burn
Take down a chat. Here we go.
People are discriminating against wolves.
They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
All the time.
And you better well learn to love
Dude,
it.
I notice new shit in the DP Action News intro all the time.
Yeah, there's
that I've
all
never
sorts of
noticed
shit.
before.
Indeed.
There's a lot going on.
There's a spider in there.
I know.
I've never seen the spider.
I've
but
never noticed that like Tucker Carlson is some kind of weird druid in there either.
He is. You're right.
I only just noticed that one. Anyhow, what is this? North Korea. Oh, so whatever. I guess we're back on this.
Yeah, dude.
The North Korean government has just issued another statement with yet another warning, another threat to the United States.
Okay.
What a shock.
This is a brand new statement, Wolf, coming out just before the president's latest remarks, but I want to just read this to you. North Korean officials are saying the U.S., quote, would suffer a shameful defeat and final doom if it persists in extreme
Final Doom, the video game?
Yeah, dude.
The Doom re-release?
and pressure. Now, this is issued by state news agency KCNA, quoting Minister Che Pu-il, who says
nothing gonna happen with North Korea.
Dude, I just kind of hope that we just keep getting this ping-ponging back and forth of escalation of, like, the seriousness.
No, we're going to
Final
annihilate
Doom.
them. Dude, it's Trump and fucking Kim
Kim Jong-un.
Oh, Kim Jong-un are fucking great. It's just like two idiots going back and forth like, no, I'm going to kick your ass. No, I'm going to kick your ass. No, I'm going to It's like nothing's going to happen.
Dude, I hope that keeps happening, though.
Oh, it will.
Listen. If he does anything, there will not be a single rock standing on top of another rock in North Korea, okay? I'm just letting you know. And then North Korea's like, you will face ultimate existential obliteration. And he's like, look. I just hope it just, I don't know. Trump could maybe escalate it completely, dude.
You know how stupid North Korea is? Like, they literally like, we will threaten the heart of American power. Guam! We are coming for you!
Well, Guam is the closest
Yeah, they're
target.
close. They're on the other side of the
Yeah,
international
but there's nothing
date line.
in Guam!
There's
There's
a military base.
160,000 U.S. soldiers stationed there.
Yeah, I mean, that would be bigger than 9/11 if they...
I mean, that'd be more analogous to probably Pearl Harbor if it actually happened.
Yeah, but way more people would die. A nuclear attack would kill more people than Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
But he's not even going to fucking do it anyway.
Here's my only concern about it. What if he cares more about how history remembers him and he wants to be remembered as the guy
like,
who did an attack?
I don't have this supreme faith that this guy is rational.
Yeah, what if he wants to go,
what if
he wants to go down in history as the guy who did a nuclear strike against our soil or one of our territories?
Dude, North Korea is so volatile. There's a good chance that if he gave the order to launch a nuke at Guam, that his military would revolt against him, and that
that's always a possibility.
Generals that are close to
people
him.
going, military base, dude. Okay,
don't
guys,
understand.
let's see when it happens, retards. Because look, this is never fucking gonna happen. And you look, I'll concede. Yeah, is there a possibility of happening? Sure, but why would fucking there's no way that all the fucking world governments, if this guy launched the nukes, just gonna go, okay, there's no problem here. We're too afraid to do anything. That country is gone.
Yeah,
that's the only reason North Korea
nation
exists.
is going to support
it would
them.
be
because no one wants.
I absolutely agree that it would be suicide for him to do it. But I don't know if that's enough of a deterrent.
The only way
What
I
if
think
he's
it really
suicidal?
just depends on. It really just depends on how psychotic he actually is, how much he actually believes his propaganda.
I don't think he has enough control that if he actually ordered that the people that support him in the power structure would actually do it.
Yep.
I mean, maybe they would.
There's a
But it seems pretty
really
unlikely.
reasonable chance that if he gave that order, that somebody close to him, one of the generals close to him, would put a bullet in his fucking head, because anybody that
I don't know,
is
that family
the
has
least
maintained
bit
power
fucking-
for quite some time.
They're viewed as like deities by a
Yeah.
lot of people in their own country.
Well,
obviously, there's probably people in the military echelons that are a little bit more savvy than the pedestrians and peasants.
absolutely.
And shit,
Well,
but-
he needs the support of
It's
someone
not
in
going
the
to be a
country,
peasant
obviously.
that pulls the fucking lever
No.
that launches the nuke. It's going to be a general that gives that order, and that general is going to know that he's ordering the death of pretty much
What do you,
everybody in that fucking area.
What do you guys think of this push recently, kind of related, to take away the ability of the president to unilaterally order a nuclear strike because people don't trust Trump?
Absolutely not. If people don't trust Trump, we need to get rid of Trump. We don't need to. There has to be one person that has the ability to make that fucking decision in the occasion that it needs to be made. Absolutely not, dude.
Well,
we
you know what we
voted for
need?
this orange fuck, and we knew we were giving him the
But the
nuke
truth is
button.
we really did.
We knew it.
Well, the truth is, and in some sense we did, but really the Electoral College is what elected Trump, just like it elected Bush. So
Well,
really what we need to do is get rid of that.
There was plenty of support for fucking Trump in
there
this
was,
country.
Of course there was, but if you
And-
look, if you count the total number of votes, then he lost. So I mean, really, we shouldn't have had Trump when you look at it that way. I mean, yeah, we do because that's how the system is set up. But really, if it's set up like the way where we were supposed to have a democracy where the most votes wins, then Trump shouldn't be president.
Well, I
mean,
guess
that's not
that's
the
a point, but as it stands with the current laws and the way things work,
sure,
in our electoral system, this is the president that was decided by that system.
Yeah. I mean, I agree
and
with you
we
there.
all knew when we went down to the polls, and a lot of people went down to the polls and made a meme vote for Trump. We all knew that we were handing Trump nuclear
I don't think
codes.
it was so much meme votes, dude. I think really what it was just a lot of fucking people.
I think at least a fucking 2 or 3% of it was meme votes.
I doubt it, because most of those people don't really give a shit. Those are the same people that are just going to talk. How many people do you think at the Donald do you honestly think really went and voted for Trump? I'm sure a lot of them did, but a lot of them probably just like, yeah, Trump's going to win. We're convinced of this.
I mean, I know a lot of those guys are just
They're-
like, we like trolling and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But,
Like, look, Trump did about as well as most Republicans have done in past elections. So
Yeah, I mean,
it's
he
really
really-
just the conservative base that came out and voted for him.
Yeah, I mean, we did analysis of this at the time. It's like, Trump got roughly the same amount of votes as Mitt Romney did. It's just that Hillary didn't get shit for votes. She couldn't attract, people to come vote for her like Obama did. And
Well, she couldn't win those Midwestern states.
yeah, I mean, she sucked.
She was a dog shit candidate.
Yeah,
and she's already forming another exploratory
Of
campaign to
course
run
she
again
is.
because she's just going to run till the
Somebody
end of
needs
time.
to do exploratory surgery on her brain and find out why she's short-circuiting.
Well, hopefully they fucking just botch it and she dies on the operating table because Jesus, I do not want that bitch running again.
President Dwayne Johnson.
I don't know that I'd feel any more comfortable with Hillary having her finger on that button than I do Trump. I mean,
Well, I don't know if people remember this or not, but at there was one time where Hillary criticized Trump as being too soft on North Korea. So I don't know what her stance would be in this scenario.
No, this person's an idiot. They're saying that doesn't make sense. You can't break the results of a campaign when it has totally different rules. There's more registered Democrats in the U.S., dumbass. If you look at every fucking election, pretty much, Obama won way more votes. Hillary won way more votes. If we look at, we fucking do analysis based on that.
Yeah.
I mean, for the most part, if you have two comparable candidates, the Democrat's going to win. That's why we have an electoral college. It's basically designed. I mean, not because of Democrats or Republicans, because they did not. The founding fathers of this country didn't want direct democracy.
It's well known that Republicans do things to try to get the overall less amount of people to vote because they know that that's in
Yeah,
their
just
favor.
go look. When more people vote, Democrats win. When less people vote, Conservatives win. But I guess the past election cycles have no bearing on the future.
You quit talking about your fucking statistics and shit, Scotty.
Well, according to this person who doesn't know shit, obviously.
Who are you even talking to?
Some idiot in the chat.
Some idiot in the chat.
I must argue with them because they're just wrong. I mean, they're like, no, that doesn't make any sense because if the rules were different, then there'd be different rules. It's like, well, yeah, but we're saying based on in the last fucking two, I'm just talking points that Jesse Ventura talked when he was on Alex Jones. Actually, that's right. It came to my attention was that in the last when 2000 Bush won didn't win the popular vote, won the election, and then we had fucking Trump win the same way. So if we have this cropping up continuously, then why do we keep doing this system like this where more people vote for someone but they lose? How does that make any sense? We don't do any other elections like that.
Yep.
And that resonated with me. It's like, why should that makes fucking sense?
Because then, Scotty, all the people will live on the liberal coastline decide what happened with the country, and all the good, hard-working folk in the middle of the country.
But you know what? That's not true because there's
don't
still a
get their
Congress.
vote.
They still have 2 senators from each fucking state.
Yeah,
and
but we don't
also
get
have
to decide the president, though. The president could just stymie every bill that we put by because he's always going to be liberal.
Look, I mean, the fact of the matter is that when you look at the actual numbers, you know, just ignore the Electoral College and look at the numbers. It's not like Republicans couldn't win under that circumstance. Okay? I mean,
it's close enough.
It's not that far apart. You know?
Especially this last one.
I mean
Hillary won, how many million?
They've all been
2
pretty
million
close.
votes or something?
Almost 3 million more.
We
Bush
haven't
versus
seen
Kerry.
We haven't seen like a fucking Reagan landslide or anything in a long time. So
I could see
it's still
that
pretty
kind of a
fucking
swing
close.
happening. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me either.
Bush versus Gore. Like Bush versus Kerry, Bush did have more votes, and he
See,
won the
another flawed point. It's not fair to less populated states with different cultures, idiot. No, have you heard of Congress? You're the fucking idiot. Why don't you educate yourself, you stupid motherfucker? It's
Well,
like Jesus.
not only that, but like they act like
Congress makes the fucking laws, moron.
They're
Are we having an argument?
Look, they're applying the fucking reality of a current system to a new. Like they're still assuming that California, but that's going to give all the power to the blue states. No, it's going to say there is no fucking blue states anymore. Because all those conservatives that are in California that don't even bother going out to vote because they know it's just going to be blue, you're going to see a bigger turnout from them too. There's conservatives in blue states, just like there's liberals in red states.
Yep.
Let them have it out in a fair fucking system where one person equals one vote, like how it works in every other fucking election.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
These people are so fucking stupid.
Internal
I know, I've
security
argued with them,
forces
too.
statement also goes on to say that
They're
officials,
dumb.
quote, have vowed to mercilessly wipe out the provocateurs, making desperate efforts to stifle the socialist country. And again, this is new, but this is out before this latest press conference from President Trump, because we know that North Korea, when they put out their messaging in response to what the United States says, it often can take up to 24 hours.
Is
Because
that
so
all
many people
fucking
have
smog behind him?
Yeah, is he in China?
Yes,
it says
he is.
Beijing.
Yep.
I mean, is it really? I mean, like,
Yes.
goddamn.
Yes, it is
wow.
like that there.
Dude, it's
fucking
apocalyptic
crazy.
there.
It's disgusting in Beijing.
That's fucking nasty.
You have I was watching like a Vice documentary on it, and they were just walking around out in this shit with their masks on, and like
Shit.
it's like ghostly
Why do you
watching
think-
people go about their day in this busy ass city that's just got fucking smoke hanging over it.
Why do you think
constantly.
China is such a big proponent of fucking green energy? Look at their fucking cities.
That looks like shit.
I mean,
they're not very good proponents of green energy if their cities look like this.
well, they industrialize so quickly. They've built so much shit so quickly that this is the fucking
This is
result.
coal.
to sign off on it. So this is from yesterday. Now we still have to wait to see how they're going to respond to what they said today.
All right. So here's another one. Trump and Kim Jong-un. This is kind of more about their back and forth, I guess.
Mr. President, you've said you wanted to send a strong message to North Korea. What do you say to your critics who say that your rhetoric is actually raising the tension?
Well, you know, my critics are only saying that because it's me. If somebody else uttered the exact same words that I uttered, they'd say, what a great statement, what a wonderful statement.
No, they wouldn't.
I'm pretty sure that if Obama came out and was like, "Oh, fire and fury," I don't think people would be like, "Yeah,
we're gonna do
Trump
it." Man.
acts
do
like
it.
he's some great
We're
diplomat.
gonna bomb the fuck out of them zipper heads up there.
Yeah. Nobody would be.
They're gonna love it.
Everybody'd be fucking freaking out on him too.
I mean, Trump is supposed to be basically, essentially, our nation's top diplomat in a way, and he's not diplomatic at all. He's saying fire and fury. I think it should be a little bit more measured.
Yeah, that's like just before you unleash bombs diplomacy. That's not like, measured dealing with a foreign nation. Even if they're doing that type of shit in North Korea, the idea has always been to not sink to that level and to respond with sanctions and shit, to do what you can.
Not Trump.
Fire and fury.
Destroy them all.
Destroy them.
And quite frankly, power.
Destroy. Yeah, quite frankly, a display of power like
of course,
the world has never
Trump
seen.
Trump never answers the question. He's
ever
always
before.
He always just sidesteps it and says some other bullshit. So.
They're only doing it, but I will tell you,
all right.
We have tens of millions of people in this country that are so happy with what I'm saying, because they're saying,
Well, they're
finally we have a
morons.
president that's sticking up for our nation, and frankly,
Dude, sticking up for our nation doesn't mean running around
this man will
yelling at people like a retard. That's not...
Yeah, when Obama was president, he just laid down and was like, you know what, other nations just come take us over.
You saw him bowing to the Saudis and stuff, and bowing everywhere he went. The bow tour.
Dude, Trump looks like a fucking supervillain right here.
You know what I love about Trump? Trump is the guy that talks all this shit about you and then shows up and is your best buddy. He always does that. Remember the Saudis always going to I'm Trump, I'm tough. Then he goes and meets him. Oh, we're buddies. I'm going to touch the orb. He's full of shit.
He's making Illuminati.
I mean, that's probably just part of like whatever his little social strategy is.
Oh, clearly.
Like, talk tough in public and then be real fucking nicey nice when you actually are meeting with people.
Can they get him a table that's high enough that he doesn't look awkward as fuck sitting at it?
No.
They need to like move his chair down or the table up or something. Because he always looks like he's tucked into an airline seat.
Yeah, he kind of does. Good old Trump. Man, he looks fucking deranged. I love it.
Get away with what he's doing, believe me. And if he utters one threat in the form of an overt threat, which, by the way, he has been uttering for years, and his family has been uttering for years, or if he does anything with respect to Guam or any place else that's an American territory or an American ally, he will truly regret it, and he will regret it fast.
Oh, wow.
Fast!
I can't even believe that this is like the leader of our country. This is our president right here.
Oh, he's amazing.
That speech was incoherent nonsense.
Yeah.
They're going to regret it. Fuck with us, you're going to regret it.
They're going to regret it fast.
He talks like a fucking toddler, man. It's
Bush.
creepy.
Bush is more eloquent than Trump.
Oh, yeah. We used to make fun of Bush.
I think so. I'm convinced. Just because Bush is more Southern, more hillbilly kind of sounding, but that doesn't mean anything. Like, Bush was still a better speaker than Trump. Bush had more experience, too.
Yeah.
Bush actually governed something.
I would actually agree with you.
I don't know if Bush... I think you guys might be giving Bush a little too much credit on the eloquence thing.
Well, let's pull up a Bush speech, then.
Yeah, pull up a Bush-isms compilation or something.
Oh, Bush-isms is
everything
all of his
he
mistakes,
says is
though.
an ism. That's the difference. Like Bush, yeah, he'd misspeak, he'd make a gaffe here and there. He wasn't the most eloquent president we've had.
Not.
I mean, I've
definitely way more well-spoken than this fuck.
I can't think of a time, though, when Trump has said something like, it's hard to put food on your family, or, you know, I can't think of a time when he had, like, a massive super flub like that.
That's
usually
because
it's just usually he just says something reprehensible that people are scared of.
That's because his speech is so bad, it's hard to even tell when
it's
the
at like a
flubs are
third
there.
grade level. He just like, we're gonna build a tremendous wall.
I think it was analyzed and he was a 5th grade level, Paul.
Yeah, like
Let's
how
be
could
fair.
you?
Come on,
how
fifth
could you?
grade level,
How
Paul.
could you even go lower than that? You know?
Yeah.
So
That's
that's why you can't tell.
What grade level did Bush speak on, though?
Listen, if they do anything with respect to Guam or any
monosyllabic.
other United States protected people that we love,
they're gonna regret it.
Let's believe me, they're gonna regret it fast.
Fast.
It's like, oh my God. Shut
the
him up!
president is here.
Dun 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 dun.
That's why I don't give a fuck about politics. Well, the minute Trump was elected, that's when I'm just like, I don't
look,
give a fuck.
I just feel like they're both retarded, but I feel like Bush is not really any more eloquent than Trump.
I disagree.
Oh, whatever, dude. Bush was way better at like dealing with international fucking leaders and foreign affairs
that
and
might be
press
true.
conferences.
Okay, I mean, sure,
and-
that might be true, but I don't think he was any better.
Dude,
I don't think he was any more
hated.
eloquent
It's
at all.
because of his eloquence
He
that
was.
made him better at that
He
type of
was.
shit. He
Well,
knew
let's
how to
play-
laugh with people. He knew how to self-deprecate in a funny way. He knew how to. He was a politician on some level.
Sure.
He was.
Trump has no fucking clue what he's doing. They just asked him, like, people are concerned that if you keep talking all this shit, it's going to escalate into an actual nuclear conflict. What do you say? He's going to regret it.
I'll beat him up.
Another thing about Bush is that his dad was president and vice president and head of the CIA, and Bush had actually served in the military before, so at least he had some idea of what it's like to be.
I don't know, dude. I don't like the fact that the Bush dynasty thing is
No, but
happening.
he grew up.
He did grow up around it. You got a point. He grew up with like people around the fucking politics and national security thing. Trump did too, though.
I'll tell you what. I mean, look, the media fucking hated Bush. There's no denying. There's so many shows he was fucking satirized constantly, just the way Trump is. But It wasn't even on the same level. Trump is fucking hated. Yeah, I mean, just it's unbelievable how much. I mean, it's some of that's political climate for sure, but I think a lot of it's just Trump is just so incompetent in his way as a politician, the way he deals with the public.
It's just dumb.
Maybe. I don't know. I kind of feel like they're pretty equally stupid. But
Maybe. I don't know.
I think you guys are viewing Trump through the rose-colored
I don't
glasses
think that
of,
Trump
you
is
know,
a total idiot. He
absence
obviously
makes the heart grow fonder kind of bullshit.
No, I don't think so.
You mean Bush?
Yeah. Absence makes the bush grow fonder, or makes you grow fonder of the bush.
Well, they're both dog shit at any rate.
Yeah, I mean, at any rate, we can at least agree that they're all morons, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Cool. Parking garage plunge, car falls 7 stories.
Whoa.
The surveillance video is startling. The BMW seemingly falling from the sky with Christie Bomer inside.
My foot slipped off the, off the
how are you
brake.
alive?
And then I was just like, holy Toledo. But no,
Toledo.
kind of went over the edge a little bit, and I freaked out.
Dude, if my car was plummeting 7 stories, I would not be like, holy Toledo.
Egghead would do.
That would, yeah, dude. That must be Egghead's mom or something.
Gee willikers.
Oh, I love it.
Panicked and went 7 stories, and it was horrific.
I bet.
She looks pretty good, all things considered. You know?
Yeah, I mean, like, I would expect the person in that car to be in a fucking body bag, so, yeah, I'd say she looks pretty fucking good.
Woman Christie was
German
certain
engineering
would be her last.
I asked, could you please call my husband and my daughter? I want to say goodbye.
Doctors were not confident Christie would survive her injuries: a broken back and sternum, broken ribs,
Okay,
elbow,
so
ankle,
she
and
was not
life-threatening
actually that well off.
I just mean now she looks good.
Yeah, now she looks all right.
bleeding from her head.
I thought it was over when I hit the ground.
It doesn't even look like she's in a wheelchair or anything.
Although
I guess
Christie
we'll
may
see.
never fully recover, she thanks those who made sure she would be a survivor. Last year at the same parking garage, another car broke through the cable barrier, dangling from the top story.
That's lucky.
The driver rescued. Christie's attorney says they plan to sue the owners of the parking garage to make sure this never happens again.
I mean,
yeah. I mean, if it's happened twice, I mean, there must be some reason why that parking structure has that happening.
I mean, in both cases, though, it had to be people driving their car through something that
But
they
I mean,
shouldn't
like,
be.
Yeah, I mean, but that
It's
doesn't.
it's
That doesn't really.
reliability, yeah.
That doesn't really. I mean, like, people are stupid, and if this, I don't see people falling out of every parking structure they go in. So there must be something to this fucking parking structure that's causing this to happen more.
Well, it's if you offer a service, at what point do you have to accept responsibility for things that is undoubtedly going to happen at a parking garage? People are going to accidentally accelerate forward at a certain rate at some point, and this is going to happen. As we've seen this happen twice here. But I mean, really, is it really? Are they liable for that? I think that's a question they're going to have to. They're really determined.
I think they should at least have to update their building.
We reached out to the owner for comment, but our calls were not returned. A shocking story of
it
survival
doesn't seem to be adequate
and
now.
for Christie.
Damn, it like hit the ground head on too.
That's
and
probably
bounced.
what saved her life, actually.
Yeah, the airbag and shit.
Yep.
And it crushed the engine and everything.
Well,
Jesus.
that's just crazy. Well, at least you survived. That's the cool thing.
Holy shit, though.
Yeah.
7 fucking stories? That's a long drop.
Yeah.
Without any severe head injuries.
Isn't it like
or
100
anything?
feet or
Like-
so?
Dude, if I
like
was
that.
a math guy, I'd figure out like how much that car weighs and about how long, like how fast it would have been going in acceleration from 7 stories.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I can tell you it would be pretty fucking
Good
bad.
thing she didn't have a fucking Honda or something. She had a BMW, because those things are made pretty solid.
Yeah.
And designed pretty well for safety. So.
Yeah, she'd been driving like a Honda Fit or
Yeah,
something.
she'd be dead.
She'd be
yeah.
easily dead.
Or a smart
Totally
car or
dead.
something.
Yeah, I mean, doing a head-on collision with the ground is worse than head-on
Then
collision
again, a
with
Honda
a truck
Fit
or
might not have
something.
broken the wires, so
maybe not.
There's that too, I guess. DNA test proves waiter spit in man's drink after complaining about meal.
That's pretty hardcore if I can figure that out.
Dude, Inside
Ed and
Edition.
Julie Yearden were eating at their favorite restaurant. this Chili's in Syracuse, New York.
That's their
They
favorite
weren't
restaurant.
happy.
Wow, that's fucking pathetic.
I mean, like, look, you know what? I mean, like, no judgments here, but at the same time,
I'm judging.
But at
I'm
the same
judging,
time,
man.
Chili's is your favorite restaurant. I mean, like, I understand a lot of people don't eat out all the time, but don't you want to fucking at least like have like maybe one non-chain restaurant that you like?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but like, if your favorite restaurant is Chili's, like, I don't know.
You got, I mean,
you
I
got
don't
bigger
know.
problems than the waiter spitting in your fucking drink.
Maybe there's just nothing better in Syracuse.
Syracuse, New York.
Yeah.
There's got to be shit better than that.
Chili's, no.
I mean, I've eaten it at Chili's, you know.
I mean, Chili's is
Chili's is fine. I'm not
It's
saying
fine.
I'm not saying that Chili's is like bad or
But
anything.
if it's your favorite,
I'm
yeah.
just saying if your favorite restaurant is like Chili's or Applebee's or some shit like that, then
Yeah, exactly,
you know,
Paul. Is Applebee's your favorite restaurant or Chili's your favorite restaurant?
or like
Ooh, that's
Cracker
tough to
Barrel
choose
or
between.
some shit. I mean, you know,
Did you actually know Applebee's and IHOP are in financial distress? The company that owns them.
I'm so sad.
They're actually closing a bunch of them down.
Oh man.
They might even be closing the one down that Vadim's orgy happened at.
Oh shit.
Oh man,
That would be a real shame.
Applebee's is going to be gone.
that does.
Well, Syracuse
suck.
probably is garbage, but I bet you there's a better restaurant than this fucking Chili's. That's all we're saying.
Someone is saying that Dinosaur Barbecue is a better restaurant in
Yeah,
Syracuse.
there you go. Go to Dinosaur fucking Barbecue.
How come Dinosaur Barbecue ain't your
Then I
favorite
would wanna go
restaurant,
to-
bitch?
That's a cool name for a fucking place. I want to go there.
It doesn't sound like a place somebody's gonna hock a loogie in your drink, though.
Fuck no.
No. They're classy up there at fucking Dinosaur Barbecue. Dinor Barbecue.
When the meal, chicken and broccoli, was served.
The broccoli was undercooked, almost raw.
Yeah, that's because it's
Unlike
Chili's,
the day
bitch.
before, so I just asked if they could cook it a little bit more.
It was a pretty
Uppity
standard
bitch.
request, but for some reason, the waiter got upset.
My husband said, you know, have we offended you in some way? Because it seems like you're annoyed with us. And he said, with a smile, he said, oh, no, not at all. He said, no, not at all.
Ken paid the bill and also ordered a soda to go. He even took a sip. But when he put the drink in his car cup holder, the lid popped off. And that's when he noticed something truly nasty.
I said to my wife, I can't believe it, but there's something in my cup, and it looks like spit.
He took this photo. Sure enough, there it is. A disgusting wad of spit.
Oh, dude, a big old luger.
Damn.
Dude, a big old luchirino.
That guy got his fucking comeuppance.
Yeah, and I was shaking too because it was so disgusting.
He stormed back into the restaurant and confronted the waiter.
I said, why did you spit in my drink? He said, I didn't spit in your drink.
Ken Yurden was so grossed out by what he saw in his cup.
That's fucking
and so
disgusting.
convinced it was his waiter who did it that he went to the police.
The New York State Police
It is a
considered
felony.
the matter a potential criminal act. They
Yeah.
interviewed the waiter, Gregory Lamika, but he denied spitting into the soda.
I ain't done
so
it.
In an unprecedented move, they asked the waiter to submit to a DNA test.
Oh,
the
shit.
State crime lab results
Come on,
came
dude.
back
At that point.
lo and behold, a match.
The DNA tested
Damn.
positive for Mr. Lamika's
Ooh.
spit.
Do you feel bad about spitting in that cup?
We caught up with the waiter outside his house.
I never spit in any cup.
Oh, you can't
They
deny
did
it.
a DNA analysis. You did it, dude.
Dude, man, that DNA, the cops planted that shit. You see what they did to OJ,
Well, I mean,
right?
if he admits to it, it's basically in most states. I believe it's a felony in most states to do that. So
I ain't done it,
he ain't
man.
he's not going to obviously admit to it here, but he clearly did.
That's
do
fucking disgusting. Execute this piece of shit in the public square.
It. Fuck, dude.
I mean, this is basically what's been done by this news story. I mean, nobody's like anybody that knows him now knows he looched in a cup, dude.
He still denies it. Sorry, buddy,
Yeah, I wouldn't be
but
returning
DNA
his call, so-
doesn't lie.
What he did was vile and disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you on that point.
Vile
That's
and
why.
disgusting.
That's why you don't make Chili's your favorite restaurant.
Yeah.
Gross, man. I hope that's never happened to me in my life.
Oh, that's happened to you.
Oh, dude, you know what's happened, dude. Paul, you're probably eating fucking.
You're the one
bu-
that had to turn away, TJ. It's happened to you too.
Oh, I'm sure
Yeah.
it has.
We've
Probably
all-
happened to you way more than it's happened to me.
Oh,
Probably.
dude. With Mr.
Yeah, your wave-aways and shit.
Yeah.
Chitty's probably eating fucking dog shit in his food before.
Yeah.
This is extra crunchy.
I don't think they've ever put dog
That's
shit in there.
crunchy.
But spit, yeah, there's probably
Dip their
been spit.
fucking tampon in your drink real quick.
Maybe. Little do they know, that just makes me harder.
Ooh, yeah.
Walmart under... Oh, I love this. Play this.
Walmart is under fire this morning over a controversial display at one of its stores. Parents shopping at one of the chains got an eye-opening surprise when they found a back-to-school display featuring guns.
What? This is awesome.
Yeah, I saw this.
Oh, yeah. Own the school year like a hero. There's guns, dude.
Own the school. It's own the school year like a fucking hero. So
remember when they used to say like the
Like the
hero
Columbine
shit back in the day?
shooters.
Not only that, but the sign is like flared down there, so it's almost like an arrow pointing right at the guns.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
That's
guns, dude.
fucking awesome. What's wrong with this, America? Too real for you? Columbine still
Look.
too fresh?
What do you need to stop
Sandy
a bad
Hook.
guy with a gun, TJ? A good guy with a gun.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
Own the school year
All the
like
kids
a
need
hero.
guns
And
to
as you can
stop shootings at school.
see, it's
Sure, that's
right
how it
above a
works.
glass case filled with hunting rifles. Walmart is apologizing and saying the display will come down, but it's having a hard time pinpointing what store that was in. The company is calling the display an unfortunate placement. However, many parents and shoppers don't see it that way.
I am
What?
offended.
Photos of the display quickly spread on social media with shoppers demanding
I'm so
answers.
offended.
Many people are pointing out mass shootings that have happened at schools, saying that makes the sign all the more problematic and offensive. Walmart
Oh
believes
my
the photo
God.
is legitimate, and a spokesman says once they find the store, they want to.
Don't these people have any real fucking problems?
Nope.
They're worried about a display that was in an unfortunate place in a Walmart.
You know what's going to happen?
In one Walmart.
You know what's going to happen, though, Scotty? Some kid's going to be walking through Walmart. They're going to see that display. They're going to see those guns. They're going to be like, you know what?
I am going to
I need to do a school shooting.
I'm going to own the school this year.
Yeah. I need to do a school shooting. This is obviously a sign. School shooting. That's all it takes. Kids are so malleable.
yeah.
Their brains, you know?
They're going to play video games and go shoot up your school, too.
I mean, video
Listen
games
to
won't
rock
do it,
and
but a
roll.
sign in Walmart definitely will.
figure out if the sign was placed there by an employee or by a shopper.
Yeah. Wonderful.
I mean, it's kind of whatever. It's funny, but it's a non-news story. It's just obviously Walmart did not intend to hang a back-to-school sign over the fucking guns.
I think
so
it's beautiful. I mean,
whatever.
I don't know.
This is problematic, and I'm offended. Oh.
Problematic. I think it's cool. I think that someone knew what they were doing and was just, milking it for some lulz, man.
Probably.
Or I'm sorry, those are called keks now, I believe. Milking it for some
Are they keks now? Is Lulz dead now?
I think Lulz is dead, and it's now just
Really?
keks, dude.
You get 10 keks, Paul.
Man, I like Lulz.
Lulz definitely sounds better, but we gotta get with the times, Paul. It's keks now.
But kek is always going to make me think of the stupid fucking frog bitches.
Kek.
Sorry, Paul.
The stagnant pond.
If you want to be an old fogey that says Lulz still,
Dude, you know what?
That's on you.
Alex Jones was right. They are turning the freaking frogs gay.
Oh, shit.
Because this Kekistani shit is the gayest shit ever.
Throwing more shade at Kekistan.
They're turning the frickin' frogs
Send
gay.
keks to Paul.
Send keks to Paul.
Whatever. I mean, I'm all right with it.
Send keks to Paul.
We got more North Korea shit. If North Korea launches nukes, Washington State doesn't have an evacuation plan.
Cool.
Good times.
We're fucked,
A
guys.
little over a year ago, the state agency known as the Washington Military Department, consisting of the National Guard and Emergency Management, conducted a massive exercise to learn how we could better prepare for a big earthquake. Like all hazards, the National Guard would be in a position to deal with the aftermath of a nuclear disaster, but was specifically blocked from preparing for an evacuation ahead of a nuclear attack.
Because of paranoia and maybe scared that preparing for war would lead to war, legislators back in the early 80s set up this silly system where we're prohibited from planning for relocation or evacuation in the event of a nuclear war.
Senator Mark Milosha is a federal way Republican.
That is
but
the
he's helping
dumbest
lead
fucking
a bipartisan
that I've ever heard.
If we plan for it, it could happen.
Well, yeah,
What?
like a state with a big seaboard with a bunch of commerce and shit doesn't have a nuclear evacuation plan
By
because
law.
somebody wrote a law in the 80s saying it's illegal to do that. Maybe because it was tense back then or whatever.
They thought that planning for war might lead to war.
All right, but why is that still on the books?
Because the logic still stands, I guess. Planning a war might lead to war, Paul. You never know.
That sounds pretty dumb.
People start planning how to evacuate, and then they want to go to war so they can put their evacuation plan in.
I guess we'll just use like the tsunami evacuation
I would
plan
say
or
just
whatever.
run in the opposite direction of the coast. And
yeah, the farther inland you are, the better, probably.
There you go. Just get as
Head
far
for Rainier.
far inland as possible. Hopefully Rainier will explode at the same time.
And then I'll jizz into it right as the nuke hits Rainier.
There you
effort to get
Boom.
that law eliminated. And nuclear war is something he knows a bit about. During the early 80s, he was trained as a B-52 bomber pilot, serving in the Strategic Air Command in North.
Now, this is just me talking about my own observations here, but I have noticed way more like military jet activity in the skies above Washington,
dude.
Of late,
I read an Infowars story that said that there's an army spy plane that's been circling the Seattle area for like 3 weeks, and nobody knows why.
But it's Infowars.
Yeah. Well, the one I saw was, the ones I saw were actual like jet fighter jets. They were like flying in formation and shit.
Well, here's a reason for that. They just had an air show here.
Oh, okay. That's probably what it was then.
Yeah.
But I just noticed like a shit ton of them.
They have
for like the last.
You suck, TJ.
Few days or whatever.
You suck.
Okay. Well, I got an explanation.
I know, but every time I try to talk, you just talk over me.
Oh, go ahead.
I fucking hate you, dude.
Go ahead.
All right. So, yeah, they had a big air show and boat race in Lake Washington, and they were flying, like, right over the area that we live in around here. So they were, like, super loud. It sounded like...
Yeah.
When I first heard them fly right over our area, I thought a fucking, like, bomb went off or something.
Yeah, they were flying in real tight formation,
Yeah.
too. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
But what is this about this drone? Like, what is flying around Seattle?
Dude, a spy plane, dude.
A spy plane?
Yep.
Is there like
a
proof of it, or-
military, like an army, like reconnaissance plane has been doing donuts all over the fucking Seattle, Washington area.
Well, I mean, that might just be because
a bunch of
these
people sent me the
tensions with North
story.
Korea.
There was no video of it. It was just an Infowars story.
Well, that's fine. I'm just saying that might just be due to these increased tensions with North Korea.
And they might be watching us, dude.
Yeah, maybe. They're watching everything you do every second of every day, Paul.
They're pretty bored.
It's just like there's so much shit on Infowars that I've heard that's totally bullshit.
Infowars just launched a new site called newswars.com. I checked it out. It's pretty bad so far. It's pretty not very good.
News Wars?
News Wars.
That just sounds pretty bad.
It does. I guess it's to like counter the fake news media and shit. But it seems like it's pretty fake itself from what I could see.
Yeah.
Like one of the top stories was like, vaccines cause autism and all this shit. So I'm pretty sure that's not a good
Infowars
site.
in triple brackets.
Oh shit!
I knew it.
Jews.
I always knew it.
Jews. So Christie, I guess we got a story about his fat ass.
Oh yeah, he got in somebody's face at a ball game.
Ooh, cool.
And he looks like the most rotund man you've ever seen. It's funny.
You know what? He got fucking stapled too.
Like, he's still big as a fucking house.
I know. That's great. Like, he has such little willpower that even getting a stomach staple couldn't get him to lose weight. Like, he just continued to eat.
He's ballooned.
He's hungry.
He's giant.
Hungry Hippos.
Is that true? He
Yes.
got his stomach stapled and he didn't lose weight?
I thought I heard he was going to, but I didn't know he did.
No, he did it.
Even Boogie's losing weight.
He got his stomach stapled and he lost weight for a little while, but then he just ballooned right back
That's
up.
happened to people before. I've heard a lot of people have like a short-term weight loss with those things, and then once they get it removed, it just comes right back.
And if you don't change the way you eat, you just get fat. Your stomach expands again, and it's like, okay.
Well, that's what happened with Chris Christie.
Fuck.
Let's take a look at what his Christie
You had an
ass is
exchange
up
with
to.
a Cubs fan at a Milwaukee Brewers game.
This is so retarded.
An
yesterday.
exchange.
Let's take a quick look.
Look at this.
This is an exchange.
I can't believe he's the fucking governor of a huge state, like a decently highly
Is he really
populated
doing the
state.
like hold me back, bro kind of
He's
shit?
getting in the face. This
he's
guy was
getting in this
heckling
dude's
him.
face, and he got heckled or something. Yeah.
Cool.
It's like, why would he even take the time to even acknowledge that guy?
Because he's real sensitive.
Did Chris just have like a big bowl of cheese?
Yeah, it was like
Some nachos
taco,
or something.
Yeah, like nachos.
Yeah, they were nachos.
Look at him.
What did he say to you?
Oh, there was a Secret Service right there.
What did he say? I don't know. You want to act like a big shot?
It's the tail end of.
You want to?
What if that dude had just like rocked his fucking world right there?
Yeah, what if a bunch of Oompa Loompas had come along and rolled him to the juicing room?
Look at him.
Hey, I'm sorry, dude. I know I'm a big fat dude, but Chris, like, and the look is horrible too. Like
Yeah.
the tucked in
He's
pants
so
pulled up
rotund,
on
dude.
Pull up
your
to
arm.
his nipples.
Yeah, dude. Dude.
Look at
Man.
the pooch. He's got a big fucking
Yeah,
pooch.
he
tucked
got
in
his
his balls.
dude. Yeah.
Dude, it is. Dude, it's a fucking ball. It really is.
Dude, I bet you his fat covers his dick. Look at that.
Yeah, dude. He's got a
pooch.
big old grandma pooch, a big old fupa. dude.
Oh yeah, the fupas. He's got to like roll the fupa
Like,
up
come
to
on,
get to his
man.
cock
And his
now.
ass is like double wide too.
Oh yeah, he's a wide fella.
Like, I'm a fat guy with a tiny little ass, at least. Like, this dude's got like this big, gigantic truck of an ass.
Dude, this is what Segmento aspires to be.
Yeah.
What happened, and do you ever think twice about
This is
things like that?
Segmentor, dude.
Listen, Jake.
No.
When somebody swears at you publicly,
yeah,
and says some really awful things with a lot of children sitting.
You're not used to that with all the controversy you've been involved in.
Dude, I'm sure that if it was like
He did
a
it for the
big,
kids.
burly fucking black dude with like a tattoo that says "fuck you" across his face, Christie would have just been just as eager to
He'd
get
have been
his
like,
face, dude.
yes, sir, and went straight to his
Yeah,
fucking...
if it was like Mike Tyson or something.
Yeah, I'm sure Christie would have still gotten in his face and been
Hey,
like,
Chris,
"Fuck you, bitch! You
you're
think
a
you're
big
shot?"
fat piece of shit. He turns around, it's Mike. Oh, yes, sir.
Well,
I'm going to go eat my taco cheese bowl.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Around and my own son with me. I took it the first time he said it and yelled it from about 15 yards and said some really lousy, awful stuff. And then I came back.
That's like a Brett Keane thing. Oh, you said all kinds of terrible
Attack my
things.
family. Yeah, attack my family. Was cursing in front of my son.
It's the same tactic.
Who, of course, I'm sure Chris Christie has never ever sworn in front of his kids, dude.
Did you guys see that shit where like he shut down the beaches and then a helicopter saw him like hanging out on the beach with his family?
They thought it was a whale beached on the fucking beach, dude. I mean, they had to take pictures. No, I did. I see. He closed down the whole beach so he and his family could use it as their little private beach for their vacation.
Shit.
Just like he closed down that bridge.
No, dude, that was
what
a budget.
a fucking
that,
faggot.
That was the budget crisis.
Oh
dude.
yeah, the budget crisis did it.
What kind of tanning bed? What huge ass tanning bed does this motherfucker need to lay in? Because that's not a New Jersey tan right there.
No, dude. He's roasting somewhere. Yeah, they probably have to hook him up to like a spit and just turn him over some coals.
They tie him to it.
Somebody keeps slathering like pure fucking clarified butter on him as they rotate him around for a while.
After having ignored him the first time. And he went in for seconds. Well, if
He
you
was
went for
swearing
seconds,
with
I've
kids
always said this,
around.
whether it was at
Seconds,
my
huh?
town hall meetings or any place else. If you give it, you're going to get it back. And I think that was a very mellow reaction from a New Jersey governor to just say, "You're a real big shot," and
That was a mellow. That was the mellow reaction. Because I'm from New Jersey. You know how we are here.
You know how things could have gone. You know.
Could have beat his ass.
Dude, I wish that fucking guy would have slapped fucking Chris Christie right in his fat fucking face, dude.
His jowls would have jiggled. if he had, though, the Secret Service dude probably would have
He has a
pounced him
security
and kicked
detail,
his ass.
so yeah, it wouldn't have gone.
I
well
think
for him.
I think it's a worse offense too to assault the governor.
I'm pretty sure that if someone's in your face like that, especially if it's on fucking camera,
That's really, you know what, dude? The only problem I have with the whole thing...
This governor doesn't have much political capital in his own state at this point.
I think it's still a worse crime to assault an elected official than it is.
Oh, it would be. Yeah, he would get a lot of jail time. But
yeah, he was right. Just to be
I
like,
don't really have a
whatever,
problem
dude.
with this, other than the fact that Chris Christie has a big goon with him, and if he's going to be going and getting in people's faces and shit. He needs to either fucking put up or shut up. Put his dukes up. And like, you can't, because if you've got a goon waiting to pounce like right over your shoulder, if anybody does anything stupid, then you shouldn't be going, like, that's a misuse of your fucking station to go get in somebody's fucking face.
Well, you know what?
There's children present, Paul.
His brother looks like he's about the same size and age as him. So, and it seems like his brother wanted to fight him. So those two should fight.
Didn't we watch that on like a private show or something?
Yeah.
His brother wanted to sumo wrestle him.
And he wore the sumo
And he's a
diaper.
big fat dude.
Just like his brother.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey, Chris, I seen you talking all tough. How about I kick your ass like I did when we were kids?" It was pretty awesome. I think if Chris Christie wants to maintain this tough guy image, he needs to face his bigger brother.
He needs to he needs to put his finger up and tell his fucking guy, "I'm going to throw hands and I don't want you to intervene," and then do it. Or quit getting in people's faces and rolling away like a fat little fucking German boy that's got a bowl full of chocolate.
So here's something with Pat Robertson saying that Eric Bowling can't be guilty of sexual harassment or whatever. I don't know who that is, but I guess he's on Fox.
Eric Bull. Yeah, I'm not sure who that is myself.
I want to say something.
Oh! Look at his shoulders. They do not look real.
Dude, he's got like at least 6 inches of padding there.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
what the fuck?
Dude,
it's like
that's weird.
It's like he's just like a turtle in his shell at this point.
He
dude.
looks like a puppet, like a Muppet. You know, like
Yeah, like there's some dude with his hand down there just fucking controlling the face movements.
I would die if like his head just disappeared into the shirt.
I think you only got to wait a few more years for that. For it to he just recedes into the shirt, never to be seen
Why is
again.
Pat Robertson evocative just of other animals? Like he's a chimp, or
Because
he's a
he doesn't look like a fucking human being at this point.
He looks like a Jim
I mean,
Henson creation of some sort.
He drinks the blood of
He looks
virgins
like
to
he's
keep
got
his strength.
He looks like he's got this huge head on this little tiny body, and he wears like this ridiculous suit to try to make it look like his body is normally proportioned for his head, but it's not. And you can tell there's just like an emaciated skeletal being hidden in that fucking giant suit.
When's the last time you've seen him stand?
I don't even think he does anymore.
Yeah, that's what
I think
I'm
somebody
saying.
wheels him. But the real truth is he's only alive because he's had the money to pay for top shelf fucking health insurance his whole life, and he spends most of his 700 club jerking off different politicians and shit about how it should be taken away from poor people.
Well, of course.
So this is what it looks like when a person has access to...
That's the spirit of Christianity, though, Paul.
Right there it is, dude. The giving of Jesus.
That's how Jesus
Your ears
was.
turn into giant, veiny bat wings, man. It's wonderful.
In the press, and I don't have a lot of first-hand information, so I may be, off the
Dude,
wall.
that'd be great.
But
you remember the grandma from the last episode? They were, or the one before. Yeah, dude. Someone should swing fucking Pat Robertson.
Dude, he would
around.
fall apart, dude.
Dude, I love that shit. It's when he puts her down and her arms are like frozen like this, and she's like,
That centrifugal
Dude, this should
force would
happen.
rip Pat Robertson's fucking legs
Then all
off.
the better, dude. Let's see it happen, though.
Look at him. What the fuck is wrong with the... Put
Dude,
him in the nursing home.
He bathes in the blood of virgins, dude. Come on.
Dude, I want someone to just take this picture of him and put Photoshop a wheelchair and Photoshop him in a nursing home around him.
I remember...
Because that would be so much more appropriate.
I don't know if you ever watched this shit, but I remember like when they had Dick Clark doing New Year's Eve when he was like half dead and he's all like,
oh yeah,
like that.
Still had a bad dye job too.
Yeah, it's like that was the least of his problems. at
I
that
know,
point.
right? But it just added to the ridiculousness, though.
Yeah, it's like, dude, whatever. Even Pat Robertson, he did his thing. He was successful at it, but it's time to find someone who's easy to look at. Not this crazy motherfucker. Get someone else to host this show.
Yeah.
Isn't there anyone to replace him?
Yeah, dude, they need someone else.
But it feels so empty without me.
Maybe he's just trying to wait till they can transfer his brain into a younger body so he can just keep going.
think of this. If you wanted to destroy the Fox News, you really wanted to destroy them.
Look at his eyes.
How are you going to destroy a news network as long as they have successful ratings and shows?
If you really wanted to destroy the Fox
What
News,
would you do?
What would you
Well,
do?
you would send some salacious material, ostensibly from one of their popular
Don't you mean like
co-hosts or
5 of their popular
and you'd
co-hosts
send
by
it out
now?
And then get it publicized. And then you'd have some woman complain that she had gotten this salacious material from this particular co-host. And then you'd come to Fox, and Fox is so averse to any kind of legal action that they would immediately take the person off the air. So before long, you would have decimated the primetime lineup of all the Fox hosts.
All right, then.
It's a Machiavellian scheme,
He's
dude.
giving a double titty twister here.
I love watching the hands of these people.
Look at his eyes. Like
Double
nobody-
nipple
Give me
titty.
them titties, bitch.
That's what it looks like.
Tokyo.
Ooh.
I think he forgot where he was. He's not his dominatrix session yet.
Easy to do.
Mistress
absolutely.
Violet,
Is it
may the
being
gimp
done?
speak.
Probably. And the latest attack is against a guy named Eric Bolin, who I think is a straight hour. He was on this program. He's a dedicated Catholic, goes to Mass every day.
Oh, dedicated
Oh, well, that
Christian.
validates it.
Yeah,
He
because
even
no
s-
Catholics have ever fucked up.
Yeah,
ever.
Catholics have never been associated with sexual abuse in any way.
He's a
so.
he's a dedicated Catholic, just like all the priests, like Milo's priest. You know,
Oh, yeah,
dedicated
dude.
Catholic.
Thank you to
Nice.
Father Flynn
Yeah,
for teaching me how to suck a cock.
he did. Well, he didn't say that exactly, but basically.
I mean, that's basically what I
Yeah.
said.
Basically, randomness.
Randomness.
They pulled
Cockiness.
him off the air because somebody sent some pictures ostensibly over his name. But what they've done is take away one of the most popular hosts in their lineup.
You could put ostensibly before any event and make it sound dubious. You'd be like, you know,
It's dubious thing.
O.J. Simpson ostensibly stabbed his wife. It's like, oh, well, yeah. Oh, now that ostensibly's there, there's serious doubt in my mind.
Now he looks like he's gonna strangle somebody.
If you woke up with this hovering over you in the middle of the night, would you die of fright? Would you be able to fight back? Would you accept that you're now a vampire?
I'd just be like, man, I loved you on Tales from the Crypt, dude. You were awesome.
Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Look at those fucking Nosferatu ears that he has.
Give me the secret to immortality, Pat.
It looks like somebody ironed his ears. Like with
This is one of those dudes. I just keep waiting for him to fucking die.
He's not gonna,
and he just never does.
He keeps dude. He bathes every night in the milk of unborn fetuses.
I mean, not only that, I feel like even when I watched him as a kid, I feel like he was still the same age as he is now.
They actually use the same techniques that they use on Lenin's body on him.
Cool.
He's just an animatronic corpse at this point.
Yeah. And then they got rid of O'Reilly, who was the top getter.
They didn't get rid of him. He pretty much got rid of himself. I mean, if he's still getting paid.
He was the top getter.
I almost kind of am starting to feel bad for Pat because, like, I don't know that he knows that he's lost his mind completely. I mean, he wasn't always the most spry, but he's. If there was ever Pat Robertson, he's gone now, dude. This husk of a thing that's left behind.
That's not
pretty
true.
sad.
That's not true. Remember, we've seen him come alive.
Hey, let's talk about money.
When he talks about money.
Oh, that's right.
Remember when
that's like his one thing that snaps him back.
It's just he's so tired of this bullshit. But when he talks about the money, that's when you see his eyes light up and the gears start turning in his head, and he's like, "Ooh, money!"
Just like the Drunken Peasants podcast.
You guys don't send us money, guys.
You are right though, Paul, because like you can go back and watch the old Republican primary debates that he was in when he was running for president, and he seems like a totally different person.
He couldn't even do that.
He's not even
that person is definitely done.
He could barely get through an interview with Trump, and Trump is a monosyllabic retard.
He's like, oh, that Trump, he talks a little fancy, but
he was like, Trump's like, tremendous. What an interview.
You're doing a great job,
One
Pat.
exclusive to give.
Tremendous, fabulous, I'm the greatest.
I love evangelical Christians. Somebody voted for me. They're wonderful people.
Audience, the most popular host they had, got rid of him. And
They got
Christie
rid of
got
him.
rid of Roger Ailes, who was the architect of putting it all together. So easy to do now. I mean, anybody can make charges. But
So he's alleging that all of these were just frame-up jobs against these guys, and that none of them would ever do anything that's that
Dude,
immoral.
his audience is a bunch of fucking conservative Christians. They don't need any evidence. Come on.
That's why he's still here, by the way. He's just like an institution with a bunch of old biddies and shit that give money to the 700 Club.
Yep.
This
Old
show's
Pat
been on.
needs my money.
The show's been on forever.
I mean,
you
like,
know?
you'd figure his audience would all be dead by now.
No, they're old rich people.
Yeah, they're all like him, dude. There's a bunch of chimps at home watching this and throwing this chimp money.
Throw my banana to that chimp.
This chimp tells
You ever
the
seen
truth.
that Joel Osteen shit?
Oh, yeah. See, he's like the young Pat Robertson.
Revolting.
Yeah, dude, that guy's fucking church is huge.
Fuck yeah, he fills stadiums and shit, too.
He has one fucking big stadium that they all come to. It's like it's like 56,000 people, and then he's got another like 10 million watching him at home and shit.
What about that dude? I shit you not, this is his name, Leroy Jenkins. Have you seen that dude?
No.
No, I shit you not. It's actually his. Look him up, dude. Pastor Leroy Jenkins. He's a traveling
troll. Come on, Paul.
I shit you not, dude. Look him up,
Come
Scotty.
on, Paul. Okay.
Dude,
Is
if I'm
that
lying, I'm
Ryby's
dying.
dad?
It's Leroy Jenkins, and he's like leather-faced, and he's been caught already and went to prison, but he's back out and doing it again, like hustling people in big fucking droves.
Oh, you know what? Sounds like Ryby's dad because she's a scammer.
People are saying fake, but I'm telling you, Scotty's about to find out I'm right. It's Leroy with two E's. Leeroy Jenkins, preacher, ministries, or whatever the fuck.
Ministry.
Actually, there actually is a televangelist named Leroy Jenkins.
Oh, okay.
Leroy Jenkins.
You ever seen
he
that?
died this year, though.
He died? Oh, I didn't know that.
You ever seen that Benny Hinn guy? He fills stadiums
I know
too.
Benny
He knocks people over with his jacket.
Boom!
Wooga looga booga. You healed. You
Super
healed.
chats. We
All
got
right, we're
10
back.
New Zealander dollars, whatever the fuck they call it.
First past the post leads to the same problems as electoral college, e.g., two-party rule. Would recommend preferential voting for Prez and MMP in Congress, which gives you 2 for 1 for local candidate.
Is this some fucking like Kiwi logic that we're getting here?
Preferential voting for president. So I'm not really familiar with what that would entail.
I don't even. I think that I'm not sure if that's the system where you get to choose.
Oh, you get to choose like your top 2.
Yeah,
Something
you
like that.
choose the one you actually want, and then you have like your safe backup, so that they know, like, okay, well, if that person doesn't get it, which they probably won't, then and it's supposed to. The whole idea behind it is it's supposed to lead to more parties forming and shit,
okay.
or being
Got
viable.
it.
So we're not trapped in a 2-party system. I don't know about that. I think we could just get rid of the electoral college. Can you guys wake up Dr. Segmento from his sweaty slumber and free his brother from the bondage of Chris Christie's
We'll try.
pants?
I love the idea that Segmento's slumber is sweaty.
Oh, it is. It's definitely. I can feel him. It's definitely a sweaty slumber at the moment. This room is hot. Paul is so fat that the CDC's new program to fight obesity in America is to send people at night to savagely beat down Paul Full Metal Jacket style.
Whoa, sock and
I don't even understand that comment.
Soap and a sock, dude, so it doesn't leave a mark.
What? You fucking scammers want us to give you more money? Okay. Thanks, derpies.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Funny comment for once. The funniest thing about all this, that decay you see in Pat Robertson now is the same decay that awaits us all when we reach that age.
Oh, I'll be dead long before I get Pat Robertson's age.
I don't think you will, Paul.
I'm not gonna live that long.
You're gonna live
trust
that
me.
long.
Trust me.
Paul's
You
gonna
will.
fucking live 100 years.
No,
You're gonna
no,
be that
That's
unlucky
impossible.
son of a
100
bitch.
years. 100 years of Paul.
100 years. What's your favorite Kendrick? I don't listen to Kendrick Lamar. Turn 20 today. Much love and rock on. Thank you. And
The
rock
years
on to
fly
you.
by. Enjoy this year because they fly the fuck by every year after this.
Yeah,
one.
dude. 21 is the beginning of the end, man.
It's beginning.
So
of the-
go get crazy this year.
Yeah.
Who?
It's true.
Fuck you, Scotty's brother. I don't remember you taking 7 bullets point blank and walking home on your own. Okay.
What?
I think he's actually making a reference to Otto von Bismarck.
Oh.
Do you hate niggers? Oh, yeah, I hate them. Filthy people, those knee space gers. I know most of you are Tool fans. What are your favorite albums? Enema is probably my favorite.
Yeah.
Enema.
Enema, Lateralis.
Yeah, also
those
good.
2.
Undertow.
I probably like.
Undertow's really good
like
too.
Undertow better than Lateralis.
Those first 3 though are all gold for me. Anybody puts those on, it's always welcome.
Would you guys ever want to learn a second language? No, I don't have any particular interest in that.
I would learn it if I had a better aptitude for something
Or
like that.
if I had some
If I had a-
necessity.
if I had a reason for it, I would probably want to learn another language.
Like if I was like, I'm going to go live in Guatemala.
Guatemala.
So what language would you have to learn if you went to
I
live
have
in-
no idea.
Guatemalan.
Whatever they fucking speak in
Dude,
Guatemala.
Guatemalan.
What language they speak?
They speak Guatemalan.
What do they speak? Spanish?
Spanish, yeah.
No, they
I
speak
thought it might be Spanish.
Guatemalan.
I wasn't about to say Guatemalan because that would have just
No.
elicited
Yeah.
a bigger laugh. So, rather just admit I don't know. Every day, Paul be looking more like Dr. Robotnik. Yeah. I am coming to the meetup. Good.
Beard Paul.
Thank you, Large
No,
Marge.
don't load Beard Paul.
Large Marge. Don't load Beard Paul. Australia is seriously considering banning men from the military in an effort to raise their numbers of female members. Trump help us.
Wow.
I actually have read that is true.
I mean, it would be pretty cool to have a military comprised entirely of hot Australian chicks that just go around the world beating ass.
I don't know if that would be how it goes down, but
Gaddafi had all of his like personal bodyguards.
That's true.
Be hot chicks.
fuck Amber Waves of Grain. How about Emerald Fields of Mary Jane? Our national anthem could be much improved by the noble's knowledge.
That is true.
Yeah, we could. And our country could be much improved by replacing some of that surplus grain with amber or wavy fields of green grain or whatever the fuck he said.
Emerald Fields of Green.
Yeah.
I love watching the Sober Aristocrats with TJ, the Proud Pantheist. Thank you.
The Proud Pantheist?
That's
The
my
Sober
new
Nobles.
thing. Favorite Tom Waits song and or album. Rain Dogs. And I like fuck, what's that song called?
Which one? Cemetery Polka.
Cemetery Polka is cool, but that's not the one I'm thinking of. Is the song Rain Dogs? No.
Inside a broken
I like that
clock.
song, but that's not. The
They're
one I'm
all
thinking
great.
of.
That's my
That
favorite
whole album is
too.
pretty fucking solid.
All right.
I like the album Alice as well. I don't know if you guys take requests for Cinema for Cynics, but check out Armageddon.
Amerigeddon.
Amerigeddon.
I thought they just
It has
misspelled
Alex
it.
Jones, the CEO of Curves, as the stars, and was directed by Chuck Norris's son.
That sounds
pretty
promising.
amazing.
Okay.
The best Kendrick Lamar album was Antichrist Superstar. Yeah, okay. Scotty
Bill.
did 311.
No, I did
True.
not.
Dude,
Why?
you did?
Loved your 24-hour stream.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thanks.
Kaiser Scotty, may I join the diplomatic corps of our glorious empire so as to form an alliance with Kekistan for the upcoming invasion
Anyone
of
that's
Canada?
going to work to overthrow the evil Canadian scourge is welcome.
I think Trump should just bomb Canada to throw North Korea, just
I
throw North
agree.
Korea for a loop, you
Yep.
know?
Yeah, once they see us decimate Canada, they'll be like, "Holy shit, okay."
Toronto in
Sorry.
ashes. In ashes.
Sorry, that was just practice.
Maple syrup factories on fire, mooses running around,
Yeah, dude.
flames.
Moose is on fire. I love it.
Video of the carnage continues to roll in tonight from Canada, or what used to be Canada.
Maple syrup factories
You mean
on fire,
Yes.
burning to the
All
flame
your,
ground.
all your fucking Tim Hortons will be gone, Canada. You'll have nothing left. Nothing.
What you don't know is when maple syrup steeps, it becomes grain alcohol at one point. Kaboom!
Oh, yeah. All right. Woman abandons disabled daughter at a bar.
Whoa.
What?
That's what it says.
Pretty fucked up.
All right. Police in Tennessee say they
Oh,
cannot
all right.
file criminal charges against the mom who abandoned her mentally disabled teen daughter outside of a bar.
This is fucked.
19-year-old Lynn Cameron doesn't know her name. She only knows a few dozen words. She has the vocabulary of a toddler, and she had no photo ID. So for 10 days, no one knew who she was. Now her mom is coming forward defending herself. She told police she drove more than 500 miles from suburban Chicago to Caryville, Tennessee, more than 9 hours of driving, and dropped her off outside of a bar. Let's listen to her explain why.
Yeah, this should be good.
Okay.
Let's hear her reason.
Hey, officer, it's been a doozy of a day.
When I didn't get the help I needed from Illinois, somebody at the church said, why don't you go down to Tennessee? That's a good healthcare system. Then her ID card got lost. And then she became a Jane Doe, and it wasn't supposed to happen that way.
But how did you get separated? That's
Well,
the
no,
question.
she was she thought, like, I'll just drop her off in Tennessee, and then Tennessee will take care of her.
Okay, but that's not how it works at all.
We thought it was, we didn't know it was a bar. We just thought it was, she just needed to go to the bathroom. So, we don't drink. It's all a misunderstanding and a hoopla over nothing.
A hoopla over nothing.
It's a hoopla.
You drove your retarded daughter
9
500
hours.
fucking some odd miles for 9 hours to a different state and left her with nothing
you don't
in
know
front of a bar.
Yeah, but you don't know a bar is a bar. Well, they said they used the bathroom, so they went in the bar. So they went in, but they didn't know where it was.
Yeah, they didn't know that they were in a bar.
Yeah, they didn't know it was at a bar.
Even though they were in it.
Yeah, anyone that, okay, even if you've never been to a bar, if you walked into a bar, it'd be pretty evident what it was really quickly, because there'd be a bunch of people drinking alcohol. That's what they do at bars!
Yep.
She may not have known all those purple dots. You see there, that's emergency mental health facilities much closer to her home. We found these locations just by looking online on the Illinois Human Services website. So sad. How does a mother reach that point?
I don't know. I think she's just a bitch.
Yeah, just a
I mean, that's
selfish piece
just,
of shit,
I don't know.
I
That's
guess.
just a fucking shitty story. Makes me hate people even more.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. I
Yep,
mean, I don't have any
that's
fucking
it.
jokes for it.
All right. Yeah. Here we go. Here's some jokes.
A long list. Joke. 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 Joke.
Yeah. Crazy people.
What is that? What is that?
What is what?
What's he building
What are
in
you?
there? We have a right to know what he's building in there.
That's a good one, too. Crazy pastor in Texas tells children in mall that Santa's not real.
Oh, man.
That's accurate.
I know,
but he also tells them God's real. I'm sure
that's inaccurate. You know,
Yeah.
I mean that's a bad reason.
Let's hear him.
Right for the wrong reasons.
At the mall,
Pastor Dave
innocent.
for Last Frontier Evangelism.
Last Frontier Evangelism.
The Last Frontier.
Why does he look like he's got bodies?
Evangelism. The last frontier. The final frontier.
That is fucking as legitimate
These
as
are the
preaching to the
voyages.
choir ministry.
My continuing mission to ruin everyone's good time with my Christian bullshit. It's like, okay.
Do you mean preaching to the choir ministries?
Preaching to the choir ministries.
He says it really fast too. His brain slows down and then catches back up. He's like, another edition of preaching to the choir ministries.
Preaching to the fucking choir.
Preaching to the
Today
choir
we're at the
ministries.
mall in Amarillo, Texas.
Yeah.
I look
We're
like
going
an
to
insane
tell the
hobo
children
that
here
wandered
today
out of the
truth
train yard, and I'm
that
going to
there is
yell
no
it's
Santa
about
Claus.
God and Santa.
Dude, who goes around?
Like, come on,
I mean, like,
man.
literally, this guy is going around to the fucking mall. He has nothing better to do with his life to be like, hey, little boy, you excited about Christmas? Yeah. Well, ain't no fucking Santa. Have a nice day, asshole.
I know, seriously, man.
Claus, and that Christmas is about Jesus Christ.
You're wrong.
Jesus died on the cross.
You're
to pay for our
wrong.
sins.
You're provably
Jesus
wrong.
was born in a manger 2016 years
That's
ago.
absurd.
So here we go. We're going to
Bullshit.
tell him the truth.
Tell him the truth.
You're going to tell
Folks,
him a
my
bunch of
name is
bullshit.
Pastor David. Kids, I wanted to tell you today that there is no such thing as Santa Claus.
What a
Santa
weirdo.
Claus does not exist.
What a
The
fucking
Christmas
tool.
season is about Jesus. Jesus was born
Wrong.
2016
Wrong.
years ago.
Wrong.
He was
Wrong. What an
asswipe.
Jesus is the reason for the season. Ain't no motherfucking Santa Claus.
What an insane ranting hobo.
Also, I mean, no one really believes in Santa. This is something for kids. This is just to celebrate Christmas time. There's no harm in it, even if you are a Christian or not.
You know what it is, dude? Christians just need to give up on Christmas actually being Christian at all. We won that war a long time ago, guys. You know the whole war on Christmas thing? It's kind of half right. It happened a long time ago when it became about toys and malls and shopping and commercials.
Christmas became
and-
about the same thing everything in America becomes about, which is consumerism.
It's been
capitalism.
that way since I was a kid. I was born in 1980. So
Yeah, man.
every
Look,
Christmas I ever got was all about the toys and the commercials about the toys.
But that's to
I never
mention,
gave a
if he
fuck
believes
about
this shit,
Jesus. I was like, yeah, presents.
then you know
cool.
what? You can fucking go to church and go, this is not about that, it's about Jesus. Knock yourself out. But these kids don't give a shit. Their parents don't give a shit. They're having a good time. Go away.
I love how even the kids just kind of look at him like, look away.
was born in a manger in a small town called Bethlehem.
Prove
and
it.
that's the truth about Christmas.
No, it's not.
The man you're going to see today is just a man in a suit dressed up like Santa, but Santa does not exist. Santa's not real.
But
and
Jeebus
parents,
Christ
y'all need to
exists.
stop lying to your
What a raving
children
lunatic.
and telling them.
You know this guy's a failure because there's so many people that are like this now. They want to go out and have everyone hear their opinion, but no one actually gives a shit about their opinion. Like, look, at least the pastor has a church and people are going to see this and listen to this.
Right.
This guy is forcing his opinion on you by going to a fucking mall filled with people who are just trying to enjoy their lives and fucking shoving his bullshit down their throats. No one cares, dude. There's a reason no one's following you or listening to you because you're crazy and you need to shut the fuck up and just leave people alone.
Dude, Last Frontier Ministries is because he's the last of one in the ministry. Like I hate this type of shit. That just substitutes for actual Christian activism. You want to be a Christian? Go out and feed the homeless or some shit. Go volunteer at a soup kitchen. You're not improving the world in any way by running around the mall looking like a homeless person raving about God being born in a manger 2016 years ago.
The kids need to know the truth, Paul. Jesus
Just give
real,
it up.
Santa fake. Jesus real, Santa fake.
They'll learn that soon enough anyways.
Hail Santa!
That Santa Claus is real when in fact he's not. When you substitute the lie of Santa Claus in the heart of your child for the truth of Jesus Christ, you are bearing false witness
look.
against God.
You know what? Look at everyone. Get out of line. Oh, wait, no one is because no one gives a shit, you fucking moron.
Is he saying that we should set up a Jesus line where he's on the cross and kids can come and fucking pray to him there?
Dude, teach. Teach both sides, man. You gotta
Yeah.
teach both sides.
Teach the controversy,
You
man.
know, have Jesus in there.
Every mall that has a Santa
has to have a Jesus nailed
Jesus
to a cross.
is suffering, display where Jesus is up on the cross and he just moans incoherently and asks God why he's forsaken him over and over. People can take pictures. We'll see which one does more business.
Dude, I wish the real Santa would burst through the fucking ceiling on his sleigh, pulled by his reindeer, and come fucking sock this dude in the fucking head.
Have his fucking sleigh crush this fucking waste of space.
Be
dude.
like, just have Donner's fucking giant antlers just impale this faggot.
Dude.
Toss him out of the fucking mall and just go, ho, 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 Merry Christmas, kids, and then back out the fucking ceiling, dude.
And the kids just kind of fucking look at the wreckage for a second, and then turn their attention back to Santa quietly, respectfully.
Don't lie to your children and tell them there's such a thing as Santa when you know in reality that there are no flying reindeer. There is no workshop.
There's a talking snake, though.
Yeah.
Yep, that talking snake, that's
and a bear,
legit.
and a talking bear, and a talking donkey.
And a lot of talking animals.
And a bear that was commanded by God to kill kids for making fun of a bald dude.
Yeah, an entire
A
army
burning-
that was
yeah.
commanded by God to kill kids.
And
because of reasons.
six-eyed, 12-ass demons popping out of the sea.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit,
I forgot
you
about
know.
Behemoth.
Don't eat shellfish. Don't mix fabrics.
That's all real.
Don't forget the Sabbath. Or don't pick up a stick on Sabbath. You'll be
Yeah,
beaten-
seriously.
you'll be beaten to death.
You know, and if your army conquers your enemies, just kill all the men and capture all
Even
the
though Egypt
girls
and Jerusalem
women.
aren't far apart, you have to wander the desert for 50 years, even though God chose you and anointed you.
Life
know?
is just mostly crushing fucking misery. Why not let kids have a little period of time where they believe a fucking guy in a suit comes down and gives them a present? Like, what are they being hurt by that?
Yeah, like
they all figure it out
all right,
eventually.
most of life sucks, but every year a big fat fuck comes and gives you some presents.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Don't let them believe that. No. Don't let them believe that.
Ah, fuck this.
Definitely let them believe that God is going to be watching them have sex for the first time.
That's something they need to know.
Scare them into believing that.
So you guys want to watch more of this?
No.
This is more babushka violence sent to us.
More violence against
This is-
babushkas?
Yeah, but this is babushka versus babushka
Oh, shit,
violence.
dude. Oh, shit.
Throw down.
93% of violence against babushkas is babushka on babushka
I did not
violence.
know that
Did you know that?
until I got this video.
It's pretty uncommon for others to attack.
Already one babushka has thrown a
It's
giant
mostly
stick.
intra-babushka violence that
Yes.
happens.
Oh shit!
Oh, shit.
So she got the stick now. What's
Now,
up?
all you did was throw her a weapon, bitch.
Oh shit!
Dude, babushka.
Round one, fight.
Damn.
Oh!
Damn. Babushka KO, dude. Babushko.
Wow, that throw was way better.
Yeah, dude, she winged it.
Fucking pick up that stick and hit her with it
Damn.
though. You gonna take that shit?
Hadouken! It's like, wow, that was fucking great.
Dude, babushka violence.
I gotta see that shit again for
Yeah, we
sure.
gotta yeah, we definitely gotta see the babushka again, dude.
Yeah, dude, I want to see that again for sure. All right.
Shako,
Smeka, peka, teka, peka, peka, leka, teka. Watch this shit. Oh, yeah, fuck you, bitch. Backward babushkin, dude.
You don't fucking
Someone just
throw
said
your
backward babushkin.
That's beautiful.
That's a shirt right there.
Babushkin!
Someone draw us a babushka doing a Hadouken.
Yeah, a
and
backward
we
Hadouken.
will slap that on a shirt.
That is fucking why
like
you
it's
do not
nobody's
give
business.
up your weapon.
Dude.
If she had kept that stick, she would have hit the other bitch with it.
Tweet that shit to
a
us.
backwards Hadouken is a tatsu, which is spinning. We could just do a backwards babushkin because it,
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
the spinning kick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Have her do it.
A fucking babushkin.
Draw the babushkin.
I just want to know why there's all this violence going on in the babushka community. Like, they seem to be
I mean, if you were
like
a
a
sh-
kindly, grandmotherly community, but
No.
the last two shows we've seen crazy acts of violence.
No, dude, I've heard about these bitches. Like, Henry Rollins was telling a fucking thing about being in Russia and these bitches just strong arm you and push you around and shit in public.
The babushkas, dude?
Yeah, the babushkas
dude.
are hardcore.
Really?
Yes.
Don't fuck with them,
I always
dude.
thought they were just
No.
kindly wizened old grandmothers.
No, they're crazy. They're crazy fucking bitches.
Paul, you
full
bought
of
into-
piss and vinegar,
you have
dude.
bought
I've never
into
been
the
to
lies.
Russia. I don't know this shit.
Go to
Everywhere,
It's
dude.
time to go to
Everywhere,
Russia.
dude.
Anywhere you see a babushka,
I guess it makes sense
stand
that
back.
even in Russia, even grandmothers are hard as coffin nails,
Yeah,
I
dude.
guess.
A
But
babushka
man, I always
would
thought
kick
they were
the shit out of
kindly
you
little
or me.
bread baking
You bought into the
women
lies. You bought into the lies, Paul.
that smiled all the time. You know,
No.
it's strange to me to see them
So,
violently opposed.
You
They're
think
coming to beat you with a
think human
fucking
nature
stick.
changes based on age? The answer is it fucking doesn't.
Well, those of you that have been providing the babushka shit,
Keep it coming.
keep it coming, because I will pull more. I want to see more of the inner workings of the violent community of babushkas.
The underground violence of the babushka community.
So
There needs to be a Vice documentary on this shit.
wow.
Come on.
Can we see her get whacked one more time?
Yeah.
It's quick.
Yeah.
Just one more time, dude. Because it's a crack, man.
All right, so this is the first throw.
Yeah, so she throws the stick at her,
That's-
and it doesn't
that's
even
a
go
pussy
anywhere
little
near
throw.
her.
Weak throw.
Weak sauce
Then
throw.
She's
Red
kind of
babushka.
like, I'm gonna hit you with the stick. Oh, see, she's threatening
Yeah.
her now.
Snap, snap.
It's like, do it, hit
And
me.
she's like, bitch, you ain't gonna throw shit. Fuck you, go home. Fuck you, go home, you cunt. You cunt.
And bam!
Oh.
Wow.
That knocked her noggin hard, dude.
Brutality.
Wow.
Imagine if that would have been an axe.
And that woman's on her feet. If that were me, I'd probably be in the dirt, unconscious, going,
Breathing in dirt and
yeah.
shit.
This babushka just shakes it off. Arms herself in case the bitch comes back.
Paul, you're lucky babushkas don't watch this show, because I think we'll come crack your fucking head in for your
Dude, maybe
fucking
one of the babushkas
obscene and
does watch
offensive
the
comments. We know that she come crack you in the fucking head, Paul, for all the fucking insults I've heard recently about babushkas.
I'm not insulting
You
them.
insulted them, Paul.
You laughed at them when they were in peril.
You laughed as they suffer, Paul. You've laughed.
The helicopter babushka was funny.
You laughed
have
at
to
her,
admit.
Paul.
Yeah,
They're coming for you, dude.
Even babushkas have to admit that spinning babushkas is funny. That's true.
Funny but offensive, TJ. But offensive.
Ben and Arthur trailer.
So this is a
Ben's
trailer.
less successful earlier
Yeah.
podcast with his friend Arthur.
Ben and Arthur.
This is a trailer for a movie.
Okay. Let's take a look.
Really? That
Yep.
kind of fooled me, but okay.
From director, writer, producer Sam
So
Mralovich.
using Windows Media Player to render your videos is not usually a good idea.
Is this a PowerPoint presentation?
Yeah, let's see. Starring Sam Mralovich.
Yeah, when the director and the star have the same name, usually that's not a good thing.
But look at the cinematography.
Look at his fucking hairline.
Is if I'm not good enough to get married in this country, then I sure as hell ain't dying for it.
Damn, he's gay.
Yeah.
Damn it, Arthur!
That was amazing.
Damn it, Arthur!
Damn it, Arthur! Damn it! Damn it, Scotty!
I need to know that I can count on you.
You're
Go,
tearing
go,
me
Power
apart,
Rangers!
Lisa.
Betrayal.
Whoa. Betrayal
Okay.
to a club beat.
That's what I mean. We have ways to cure that for you. If you just join us for Bible study.
How dare you talk to your brother like that?
How dare you?
How dare you talk to your
The
brother?
sorrow!
Brothers and us.
The fucking sorrow!
Remember me?
Oh shit!
Aw, damn.
Oh, fuck, dude, another
The
gun.
anger!
I'm gay. I've already told you that.
Then I'll be gay too, and then that'll make it right for us to get married again, huh?
No, I
What?
told you not. Get the fuck out.
That's even dumber.
What?
Then I'll be
Then
gay
neither of
too.
you are interested
Tammy,
in
I'm
each other
gay.
at that
I've
point.
already told you that.
I've already told you that, bitch.
She
Tammy,
came with a
I'm
gun.
gay.
Tammy, I'm gay. I already.
She
told
gonna
you that.
ungay him with a gun?
She's gonna stick it up his butt.
Oh.
And my heart, my stomach, my liver, everything. It just fell right out onto the floor.
The congregation is concerned that
So
your
you died?
homosexuality may rub off on the children.
What a fake-looking church.
No, that is a fucking. If I have ever seen a church in my life,
That stained
that is
glass
a fucking
window
church.
is legit.
Look at that fucking cross, dude.
It's a crooked cross,
The wavy,
dude.
no,
You
it's
could-
wavy, dude.
Yeah, you
because
could-
the paper that they put over that window to make it look like a stained glass window has got a bubble in it.
Dude, I mean, like, you guys couldn't even, like, just. I mean,
No.
you'd have been better off just green screening a church in.
Yeah.
Straight to hell.
Fuck you, Ben!
Probably find a church that knows the true meaning of love and understanding.
And they play gay nightclub music.
I know, dude. This is the only music they like.
Anything. I mean, even the final deed to get accepted back into the church.
Hi. Yeah. I need an ambulance.
He's OD.
Oh, fuck. Oh, he's the new sex symbol.
Ben and Arthur.
Ben and Arthur.
Coming to a theater near you.
Holy shit.
Blockbuster.com.
Really?
What?
I guess. I don't know.
I really hope.
Well, that was something.
I think I want to see it. I think I want to see how it all ends.
So last show, we took a look at a Juggalo. Who
this is actually the same Juggalo.
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah.
He's back for more. This is more. He's gonna spit some more fire for us.
Finally.
And he's got the full makeup on this time too.
Oh
so it's
shit!
pretty
So
dope.
it's this time he's going full on theatric with it. Does he?
It won't.
Does he rhyme at any point in this one?
Yes.
Oh wow, he's getting better.
He does rhyme.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Oh, dude, this guy looks so fucking cool now.
This is called.
Oh, his voice is still the same.
I know,
All right,
dude.
This is called.
See, like the first one we
Murder,
showed.
I thought he said Colin.
Was from
his name Colin?
I don't know. He said this is called.
This is
okay.
called.
I
Dude.
thought he said this is
Colin.
No.
When did you
This is
expect?
Colin.
Did you expect his voice to be like that when
No,
you first
he does.
saw
He
him?
looks like should probably have like a teenager's voice,
Hey,
but he's
guys.
still got like a 10-year-old's voice.
Yeah,
Dude, like
about to rap here.
he doesn't look like a fucking Juggalo. He just looks like some African tribesman.
Yeah, dude,
what the fuck
blackface
is going
is
on?
not allowed.
McWingy Mungwutu
It's pretty
here.
close to blackface at this point.
I know it's reverse blackface kind of.
I mean, there's almost more of his face black though. It kind of just looks like a black dude that put white.
Dude, you know what?
on these parts here.
The
He's a Juggalo,
Remember the
dude.
FBI was making a case that the Juggalos were like organized crime.
Yeah, this
Just roll this video and be like, "Are you really
you
sure
should
about that?
show this to them as a refutation
Are we really
of that
sure
idea.
about this? I mean, because this guy's part of this group.
You guys might change your mind, man.
I mean, listen to how hardcore his exploits are.
Here's
All
the
right.
beat.
Don't da dun
Yeah.
da dun.
This is the worst beat ever, by the way.
It sounds. It's
Listen,
practically a fucking metronome.
listen to this.
Us juggalos can take anybody, so fuck you if you disagree. I'll leave you burning in the third degree. Us wicked clowns will never go down, not even in your town. We won't be sleeping.
So he's rhyming. See?
Not even in your town.
There's no flow.
I'll burn
though.
you in the third degree.
There's no-
Juggalos
Oh.
are always
the
free.
beat is terrible
Yeah, the
too.
beat is
you just
terrible.
don't
There's
understand.
no flow.
Look, you just don't understand his flow, dude.
At least it's not going through Skype this time.
Yeah. Okay. We'll give him that.
Only creeping, and I'm not stepping on. I'm only repping. The hatchet, can you catch it? If you can, you pass the test. The juggalos are the best.
There's no drums to this
pass the
beat.
test.
Yeah, just like
Juggalos
fart
are the
noises and
best.
bloops and bleeps.
It's all bass and Where's the kick? Where's
Dude, it's
the
that
snare?
It's that wicked shit.
Got no
Ben.
snare in my
He's
headphones.
kicking that wicked shit, dude.
Fuck the rest.
Look.
Don't fuck with me. I'll fuck
This
you
is
up.
just avant-garde, okay?
Oh shit.
I'll say
oh,
to
shit.
my homies, what's up? All the lightning sure
You
is
have no
frightening,
homies.
but it will never be frightening.
Why did it change to this? What is going on?
The most puzzling decision about this video is that this guy actually voluntarily posted this.
Why the fuck does he even have beats? He
Overrated-
doesn't even attempt to fucking rap with the beat, so...
That's what I'm saying. Like, how could he listen to this and go, "This is fire, dude. I have to post this." To the
Speaking of
internet."
fire hazard directly above his head. You need to change that battery, homie. Don't just leave it open like that.
Yeah, he's just like, fuck this.
You're a cop, you're gonna get
I'll be
fucked.
honest, I've gotten to that point with those fire
Then everything's
alarms.
gonna be stopped. But look
Would it
to
be
your
much of a
right
loss that there was a
and
fire?
hold yourself tight. Here I come in a hell of a flight.
Don't worry, I don't think there's ever going to be any fire in this fucking room.
And no, it's not a kite. Now give me all you got, but there's no stepping on my spot. I got my hatchet man. He's as cool as...
All right, this is not even a beat
Dude.
at this point. This is just...
Okay. You've got to be the least.
It's not even a beat. Where's the beat?
This guy has got to be the least intimidating fucking human being I've ever seen.
Nah, dude.
For him to rap this shit,
I wouldn't even
is
be
just completely laughable.
If there was an
and
army of
inappropriate.
100 of this kid trying to kill me actively, I wouldn't even worry about it.
If you took no precautions, you would still be safe.
They'd probably be more likely to kill each other in the attempt.
Jesus Christ.
He's real, but Santa Claus isn't.
a fan. When I go off my ramp, you're gonna have a stamp.
See, this is what happens to the kids who find out too early that there's no Santa Claus, right here.
And it will be damp. Fuck all this fame. I just want.
Fuck all this fame.
All the fame he's got right here.
Dude, he's so famous.
What?
There's at least 20 bitches on their knees waiting to suck his dick right now, but he's got to film
At
this
least.
video first.
They're forming a line
Ladies,
outside.
ladies, I gotta get this video out. Hold up.
You can't see them because they're all on their knees right now.
Well, of course.
but That's what's going
Waiting.
on.
Dude, I want to
patiently.
see this guy in a fucking rap battle against Eminem, dude.
Eminem will
Be
be
in flames.
decimated.
It's hell's pit. It's only gonna take one hit. Now sit, unless you want to get bit by the devil. And yes, he is a rebel.
Doesn't it seem like a parody? Because nothing about his voice matches him. It's like someone like literally sped him up or something.
Dude, I knew people when I was fucking in like junior high
that were doing this kind of shit, or
that thought they were fucking Juggalo rappers and shit. And
How
it
does-
was probably just as bad as this.
How do people miss the to the beat part of rapping?
I don't know.
Do people like him, because he clearly listens to Insane Clown Posse or whatever, and at least they, you know what, I say what you want about them, but they rap kind of to the beat and stuff.
Oh, yeah, they definitely do.
So he hears that and he thinks he's just kicking some wicked shit off the dome over a sick, fresh, silly circus beat, and it's just horrible.
This is not off the dome. Because when he's off the dome, he can't even rhyme. This is actually written, and
That's
you
a
can see him.
crime.
You can see him consulting.
Oh, he's like looking.
Yeah, he's
at-
reading.
Yeah, you can see him reading.
I can't see his eyes and the raccoon makeup he's got on.
Yeah, he keeps looking on a paper or somewhere, or a screen.
And you're only a pebble. I'm a juggler.
You just
If I
call
see
somebody a
crow,
pebble?
I'ma shoot it with my bow.
I'm a juggalo. If I see a crow, I'm gonna shoot it with my bow.
Damn.
That's because that's what ICP is known for. They're crow hunting.
Wish we had a gunshot sound effect.
Caw,
Wow.
And call it a hoe. Now go in here.
And call it a hoe. He's a juggalo. She's gonna shoot a crow with his bow and call it a hoe. That all rhymes. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
That's what rapping is. Just it has to rhyme.
Yeah, it's this guy.
I'm done. Is anyone else not? Is anyone
My
not
flow.
done?
I mean,
if anyone else has anything else to say about this, that's fine. But I don't.
his flow, dude.
What I have to say is we should watch something else.
Yeah. I think we need to flow to the next video. Don't you know?
Jim Baker.
Actually, better.
Oh,
than
Jim
this
Baker's got an
hoe.
update for us.
Yep, here he is.
Is crazy.
Oh,
evil,
it's
evil,
insane.
evil. And what you know?
Where are the
how
bogus
they're trying
buckets,
to
Jim?
destroy the
Right behind
president and his family.
Yeah.
Is
Tracking
this
his family.
Oh man, why do they all use that now?
They're attacking his fan. Dude, it's the Brett Keane. Like, this is like it's a prophecy. You guys realize we made this happen.
Dude, pull the Keen maneuver. That's what it's called amongst this group.
Yep.
Yeah, like we brought Keane to a mass media fucking level.
Yep.
And now he's infiltrated the mainstream, and people are using his corny ass bullshit.
And it's working.
Yeah, because they just do it a little bit more skillfully than him. And that's it. Only marginally. That just shows once again how dangerously close Brett Keane is to being successful.
You know what? Speaking of Brett Keane, while we're on the subject,
Yeah,
we need to call out this manatee.
that's true.
We have been trying in various ways, very respectfully,
Respectful.
to get in touch with this fucking manatee
Calling you out, Brett. Fucking calling you out, bitch.
with offers of a paying gig. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Look,
he
Brett.
he will not respond.
You know what? I'm fine with that, Brett. If you just get on your hands and knees, which, hey, look, let's be honest, you lay on your stomach a lot, so it won't be very difficult for you to do. Get on your hands and knees and just praise all of us. Praise TJ Shadow, as you call me. Praise fat-ass loser Paul.
Yep.
Praise Ben and praise TJ, who stuck a banana up his ass. And just admit, Brett, that we're fucking better than you, Brett. And we beat you, Brett. We forced you to fucking retire.
Yep.
I forced you to retire, Brett. I own you, Brett.
Damn.
Just get on your hands and fucking knees and admit whatever I know is to be true, Brett.
Do you guys?
That we're better than you.
You guys want to go
We
over to
defeated
God?
you.
You guys want to go over to God TV Radio for a second
Beat
and
you,
read
Brett.
some?
Oh, yes.
Some Brett?
We
let's
could.
read some Brett.
I'd be happy.
Who he fucking
I've
defeated.
seen. I've been watching.
Who he forced to
Yeah,
retire.
and I was thinking, if Brett won't come do this paying gig that we've so generously offered
Yeah,
him,
Brett, we want to give you money.
I would say we'll just do it without him, and we'll just fucking bash the shit out of his website for most of the video.
Maybe
Brett,
we'll just
we
get
want-
an actor to portray Brett.
Because people love that.
And have that actor
Maybe-
maybe I'll just be Brett.
Yeah, maybe you can just be Brett on the show.
Yeah.
We'll just get you to
You
play
just
Brett.
be him the entire time.
Yeah.
We could probably pay you less too.
I mean, you already pay me, so you don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be on the show one way or the other, so you're just giving me a different duty. You know what I mean? You're thinking about this wrong, TJ.
That's what I'm saying, though.
It's like mana fade.
Already got your ass on the payroll and shit.
Exactly.
So all we got to do. I mean, I like that better anyway. Fuck Brett.
No. I want to get Brett on.
I mean,
if he'll come on.
Well, okay, but even if we do get Brett, Paul should be like alternate universe Brett.
I should just answer
No, I like-
honestly as Brett every time he lies.
Well, yeah, you can do that
That'd be
too, but I
fine.
like the way you grill Brett too, just like as yourself.
Of course, yeah. I
Oh,
don't
Brett's
wanna-
obviously afraid. Isn't that right, Brett? You're
Come on, Brett.
afraid.
Come on, Brett.
We forced you to retire, bitch.
Brett. Come on.
What's he
The,
been?
the shadow defeated
What's
you,
he
Brett.
been musing about?
You now
over
live
it?
in my shadow, Brett.
Come on, Bretty.
He's not even in your shadow
That's true,
anymore.
Brett.
He's
You're
off the
retired.
fucking map,
Bretty,
dude.
Bretty, are you
You're
ready?
retired, Brett.
All right. Here we go. This is the first thing. Would you disown a family over a Facebook comment?
Wow, this is posted today.
That is. Oh yeah, he's been. There's probably 2 today.
All right, feel free, Paul.
Okay. If you think posting your feelings about family or friends on Facebook is bad, deserves disowning, then you might be retarded. Oh, wait. He actually said retarded. Oh, wow. Retarded. I've always believed it's important to be honest with your feelings, whether people like it or not. It's my own belief. No one is obligated to think like me.
What the fuck?
I posted some thoughts on Facebook, and a sibling lied about me and allowed their brain-dead friends to attack me. At first, it was like living in a nightmare to me. But after thinking about it, I'm glad it happened.
Yeah, sure.
The person has always been a coward and selfish, even as a teenager, and simply never grew up. Now they reap what they sow.
Yeah, they're the ones reaping it.
I find it funny when people have kids. Those kids tend to behave just as they did growing up. And people tend to suffer the same hell they put on others.
Well, I hope that's not true, because then you beating your mom will be visited back onto you.
Yeah, that sucks.
Which we already knew anyway, because we knew that your fucking story about my mom called the police because I was knocking on the door too hard. No one bought that
Dude,
ever.
he was trying to love her so hard, dude.
Now we just have your sister confirming what we already knew, that you fucking attacked your mom.
It was TJ, remember we saw in the video he was trying to give so much love that it felt like an attack.
It felt like an attack, but really it was like
really
pure
was
love.
Pure love.
Let's hear Brett's thoughts on Vladimir Lenin, because I'm sure he
Let's
has
just make-
some intelligent points to make here.
Oh, let's make sure that this is actually
later.
Brett's thoughts, because it looks like it was just copy-pasted from something.
Yeah, because
it
the
was.
commas are in the right places, and there's actual paragraphs.
And there's
everything.
links
Yeah, so
to
this wasn't
things.
Brett.
So Brett,
There's other things,
This
though,
is
that
what
Brett's done.
See, this is what I was talking about. This is what he used to do on his blog. Just copy, be like, "Oh,
Dude,
here's
you
my
know what?
thoughts on
Can
this."
we copy and paste that and see where he stole it from?
I'm sure we could easily.
That would be great.
Oh, here's a great one. Here's a great one.
Oh god.
Oh, no, this is part of a series.
Yeah,
too.
he's doing a
He's
series.
doing a My Friend series.
Wow. Starting with Vaughn here,
The
I guess.
Toothless Wonder.
Um,
I gum a steak.
My brother in gums. Vaughn is a kind, passionate man. He believes in standing up for the innocent. Hates evil to the point he's willing to build a small army and destroy it. If you talk to him long enough, you will discover he's damn near done it all and seen things that would make you shit your pants.
I doubt that.
Yeah.
Also,
Sure he
they're,
has.
They're mostly from the biography. What is it? 200% Cherokee. 200% Cherokee. I would brag
I'm a
about
200%
that. If I
Cherokee.
was 200% Cherokee, I would brag about it.
I climb Mount Everest.
Dude.
Whatever. I shit gold nuggets and give them to orphans.
Maybe Von Helton was a janitor. Maybe that's what he meant. And the shit he has seen
Yeah.
has been so disgusting.
He's seen every kind of human fecal matter.
Yeah, it'd make you shit your pants.
And many sorts of animal fecal matter.
Yeah, I don't doubt that Vaughn has done and seen things that would make me shit my pants.
Yeah, like maybe
I just
like
doubt
when he
it's
had to
the way
roll
that-
his when he had to roll his mama over to make sure he didn't get bed sores. You know, I mean that's pretty traumatic. You know, right?
Oh God.
Get the turning paddle.
Turn your mama, boy.
Got to wedge her with like a fucking one of those things they put pizzas in an oven with.
Oh God.
Like, fuck, dude.
His interests range from paganism and every religion to aliens, corrupt government, and problems from here to the ends of the universe. It is impossible for him to be dull. That is completely a lie.
Dude, it's impossible for fucking
Dude.
Von Helton to be interesting.
He invented the stealth bomber. What are you talking about?
I used to fall asleep to like Brett's Von Helton interviews and shit. They're just
I
like,
can literally never think of any time we've covered Von Helton.
The most interesting conversation they've ever had is the gums conversation.
That was interesting, I guess. That's true. But that was unintentionally interesting, though.
yeah, that was behind the scenes.
Yeah, I mean,
shit.
like I think you're about to say it, Scotty. Like when we won't even cover Von Helton because he's so fucking boring.
No, we won't.
He's a snooze, dude.
I mean, like there's people that we want to cover. It's like they make really stupid videos, but Von Helton is so fucking boring. There's no way we could do it. We tried. We're like, this guy's just too slow and dull.
He tried to DMCA us too.
Oh yeah, fuck him.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Made
Blah,
fun
blah,
of me.
Because he has a big heart, the bullies of the internet became attracted to him.
Aw.
Turning this poor, good-intentioned man into mentally ill villain.
Into mentally ill villain. Cool.
God, bro, what a sympathy play. Mentally ill. He's mentally ill, and you're attacking him.
Mentally vil.
They went after everything he loved, mocked him day and night, but Vaughn would never quit or run away. He remains true to this day.
Wow.
Mr. Helton is a good man who tries the best he can. Like many people he has experienced, the world is unfair. Does not seem to care unless you have money.
Why does it keep rhyming?
Yet he keeps rocking. He keeps rocking.
Keep
Whatever.
on rocking in the free world.
He's a good man.
Oh, wait.
Tries the best he can.
I wasn't going to read Brett's vamp out of this, but the last line is, I hope Gord lets him win the lotto one day.
What?
Or give him his own TV show. What,
Dude,
what a beautiful prayer.
You know what would be fucking just like brilliant and great? Is if Von Helton actually did win the lottery, because then Brett would fucking hate him so quick.
Oh, because he wouldn't get money
Yeah,
from
because he
him.
wouldn't get any money.
Von Helton ain't going to send nothing Keen's way.
J-Dubs.
Oh,
No, it's
J-Dub.
J-Dubs.
Oh, full story. He's back to that shit again.
My partner in crime.
Ooh, that sounds
That
so
sounds
gay.
blatantly homosexual, Brett.
Broke Brett Mountain.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
dude. He
no,
wrote a-
this is-
I'm not going to read a
Oh,
whole
shit.
fucking novel about it. Let's just pick out some
Pick a random
selections.
paragraph.
We both knew that YouTube had a reporting system and all... And that all these videos violated terms of service and community guidelines. We had no sympathy for bullies, pedophiles, cyber stalkers, abusive, hateful people that got pleasure from hurting others. So we made a pact. Seek and destroy. Make YouTube aware of the problem.
So this is Brett's like ninth retelling of this story.
Brett, why does it so happen that the people that you wanted to DMCA and attack were people that also made fun of you? It wasn't just some fucking mission where you're like, you know what? There's a lot of bad shit on YouTube that violates
And
TOS.
Brett, of course, is the Batman of YouTube to come.
And Brett never
enforce
flagged the fucking
rules.
pedophile off of YouTube in his life either.
Or any of these other things.
All these people he
Brett,
flagged are just critics of his.
You don't need to capitalize bullies, pedophiles, or cyber stalkers.
No,
Yeah,
you
none of
really
that
don't.
is like a proper noun.
FYI, buddy.
And videos is possessive.
Yeah, videos is possessive, bullies, pedophiles, cyber stalkers,
Don't
and
you love
abusive,
how
hateful people.
He made a bunch of shit possessive
all
that he
get
wasn't supposed to,
capitalized.
but then the shit he's not supposed to, he does.
Yeah, I think he's got the rule in reverse. See, at least we know he actually wrote this one though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't copy and paste something about Von Helton because nobody's fucking taking the time to write shit about Von Helton before.
However, atheists reported us back, filling out false reports that killed many of our own channels. It wasn't your fucking constant false flagging bullshit that got your channels taken down. No.
Man, poor Brett.
Had YouTube investigated their site and the false flagging, they would have seen what the atheists were doing.
But YouTube is just fucking stacked against you.
Of course.
And he ends with, "I still love my friend John and hope the best for him always."
Okay. What, is he dead or something? Or are they just not friends anymore?
Yeah, who cares? Maybe they're off again this
in
week.
the paragraph you didn't read, there was a shot at TJ where it was like, many atheist bullies had their paychecks taken too, or something along those lines.
Cool.
Sick to my stomach and humiliated.
Good.
I have one that I actually wanted to show you guys.
Oh, okay.
It's a little higher
Which
up.
one is it?
Go up a little bit. Little more. It's still higher up.
Let's get into the top.
Okay, hold on. Go back down a little. Oh, that's the one.
This
Atheist kills 3 Muslim students.
It might just be a copy-paste job.
No, this one, I mean, I think he actually wrote at least some of this. But the funny thing about this is that in this article, he claims that he's like breaking some news.
Isn't this an old story?
It
yeah,
is.
2015. I remember this shit.
Yeah,
because I remember this guy's shitty beard.
The funny thing about this shit is that he's literally trying. Like, if you read like his wording here, which whatever, we don't have to do that. But he basically acts like the mainstream media has ignored this story, but we here at Gourd TV Radio.
No way. Let's scroll down. I want to see that.
Let's see. Oh, there it is, right in the first
The
thing.
mainstream media is ignoring that fact. The victims, no, this is way too coherent to be written by.
Well,
Brett.
he probably stole it, but the
everything's
fact that
properly capitalized and like
that's definitely true.
tragically isn't a capital T and murdered isn't a capital M.
And look,
those
there's
are big bad words.
Look at that! Look at that! He actually realized how to fucking make Hicks's possessive.
Yeah.
So there's no way.
Yeah, there's no way.
There's no fucking way
he
he
just
would do
copy
that.
pasted this from somewhere else. Oh, it's look.
It even says
he just whatever. What a fucking.
This is his website, guys. He said he could make a better website than TJ ever could. Guys, we know TJ has tried to make websites so many times and failed every time. But Brett Keane was able to throw this website together and make it a success.
I got to give him that. That website is beautiful. Here you go.
His blogger is beautiful.
What about free speech vids, Amazing Atheist?
Yeah, dude.
Where is it? Where is it?
What about the RV trip to the moon, TJ?
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
What about that, TJ?
What about
You
it?
Fucking scamming piece of
Bitch.
shit.
You can do better.
What was that one video he made? There was a video he made where it was like he put TJ in the title, but the video's just me talking to him.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, because he knows that the Amazing Atheist
Yeah.
has to be in the title for it to get 400 views.
You are all but extensions of me.
We are all in orbit.
What are your
TJ.
commands, TJ?
What are our marching orders?
I
Lord
command that you
TJ?
infuriate me with talk of Gurgi.
I know for a fact Brett
Indeed.
Keane was
I
in
threw
the-
that Gurgi shirt away finally, by the way.
Oh, you piece of shit.
That
Gone
sucks,
now.
TJ.
Brett Keane.
Why?
Brett Keane was definitely in the
Oh,
comment
shit.
section.
I'll buy you a new one.
Here?
No, he was in the comment section on my channel.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was like, I definitely like. He was like kissing my ass in the comments, basically.
Yeah, so come on, Brett. Come on our show. We
Yeah.
got a paying gig for you, bitch. Come on, Brett.
It's more money
He's
that you
scared.
can make in a few hours than you
Oh,
could
it's okay,
anywhere
dude.
else.
Yeah, Brett.
Brett's scared.
You know one thing about the Drunken Peasants. You might hate our guts, but we've always delivered
Aw.
on our financial promises to
Nah,
you.
dude, Brett's good.
Every single goddamn time.
It's all right, Brett. We know you're afraid of us, dude.
No, he's
Don't
not.
worry about it.
He's not afraid. He
Don't
just
worry about it, Brett.
He's just been tuned out of the YouTube thing. But now we're letting him know,
Coming
Brett,
for you,
there's
Brett.
money on the table.
But he said he's never coming back to YouTube, TJ.
Well, he doesn't have to come back
When-
to YouTube.
when Brett Keane says he's never coming back
It's
to
gonna be
YouTube.
on
This is
Vimeo.
not. This is gonna be on Vimeo, so he doesn't have to come back to YouTube.
Brett Keane is a man of his convictions, and I believe him when he says he's not coming back to YouTube, okay?
But it's not YouTube.
He won't have to come back.
He doesn't
Okay,
have to.
or Vimeo, or I think he left Vimeo. I think he left Daily Motion.
I
and
think he's back on
Minds.
VidMe right now.
No, he left.
No?
He's not
He's
going
gone.
back.
Okay.
He
forced,
left.
Dude, we forced him to retire.
Poor
He
Brett.
left.
We retired you, Brett.
He's done.
1, 2, 3, Brett. You're done. You're
I believe
gone.
it.
Bye,
When he
bye,
says
Brett.
He's done. He's done.
Brett's
Bye-bye,
not coming
Bretty.
back. Brett's giving up, dude. Yeah, go back to church, Brett. Go back somewhere you fucking belong, bitch. We own you, Brett.
Look at these. Do you want to watch some videos, or do you want to?
Yeah, let's. I think that's enough for the Brett Keane literature segment.
literature.
At least you're not Brett Keane.
One of the rising stars of the literary world, Mr. Keane. You can do better. Gender Basics 101.
Oh God.
You
This is some
can
sensitivity
do
training for
better,
everybody.
Gender
better,
basics.
better.
Gender is
The
more than just the
basic.
binary male or female, and the sooner we can understand
Cool.
and accept that,
Wow.
the sooner we can all
Thanks.
be in peace.
Oh, sorry. I thought this was a men's room.
Oh no, you're fine. This is a gender-inclusive bathroom.
It's inclusive.
Who's this?
This is Frances. I'm a transgender woman.
A transgender person is someone who identifies as a different sex than the one
They didn't even ask. They didn't say, what
Yeah, it's
are
like,
you?
they were like, what the fuck's a transgender?
They were just like, who is this?
What's going on here?
I think that's a reasonable question.
A
if someone you don't-
transgender woman is a woman with a big fat schlong.
Well, you know what? If there's a bathroom that says it's unisex or it doesn't matter, then why would anyone give a shit who comes out of the bathroom?
That bathroom seems communist as fuck.
All right, well, this guy, he's a white male. He's dumb. He has privilege. He doesn't know he needs
he
this to
needs,
be
he
explained.
needs everything to be explained to him,
Yes.
of course.
they were assigned at birth. And like a cisgender person,
Look at him. Look how confused he looks.
I just don't understand, guys.
I don't know what the fuck is going on no more.
I want to be a good ally, but I just don't know anything. I'm a cishet white
I'm
male.
a stupid fucking
Please help
cishet
me.
white male who doesn't understand.
Please help me, person of color. I'm stupid.
That's an acting job Egghead could get. He could just be the buffoon white guy in these.
Oh, that's
feminist-
perfect for him, dude.
Yep.
Egghead, we found your niche, bitch. You
Oh,
got
golly
it.
gee.
Oh,
I need to check my privilege.
I love it.
a transgender person can be heterosexual or homosexual.
Or even bi.
Hey, Francis, can I ask you a question?
Not if it's
Whoa.
about her private parts.
Never mind.
Not if it's about her private parts.
Oh my god.
What if Francis is interested in this guy and wants to fucking give the answer?
Yeah, how about like
you fucking cock blocking
why,
sack of shit?
I don't understand why it's the black woman who's got to fucking speak up for the transgender person. Like, no, I will set the barriers for conversation
Black
with this
people
person.
are on top of the oppression ladder.
Yep.
So they're just like the
Black
leaders
woman.
of all SJWs.
Well, you have to remember too.
Yeah.
All these SJW scenarios are always these fucking false events like this. Like this is where this shit's gonna happen. We're gonna explain shit to you. But these are the same people that say we don't have to educate you. We don't have to tell you anything.
Excuse me, Scotty. You don't have to educate these people, Scotty. Don't worry. I will speak for you from now on, Scotty.
Double
And if anyone
TJ.
has any questions for Scotty, I will answer them. Anyone got any questions? You got a question for Scotty, Paul?
Yeah, what's the
No questions about Scotty's privates, Paul.
Oh, never mind then.
No questions about Scotty's privates. Scotty does not answer those kind of questions.
Never mind then. I
Fucking bitch.
I had
Come on,
one
Paul,
question.
really?
You're a cishet white male shitlord oppressor, Paul. You fucking
Really,
disgust
Paul?
me to the core of my being. I'm throwing this little straw thing at you.
Bob, this is
Bitch.
Kelly.
That's what you
Now,
get,
see,
Paul.
that name could go both ways.
See,
So
I
can
love
Nice
it.
to meet
Like
you,
it's okay. Okay, so here's the thing. All these oppressed different people are coming up, right? And they're like, look at me, I'm a trans, and I'm biracial, and I'm this, and I'm that. And they're portraying the dude, just the average white dude, as a schmo that's totally retarded. And that's cool. It's cool for all white people to be reduced to a clueless ape scratching his head going, huh? Can I ask about a trans person's dick?
I want to ask about the wee-wee.
Excuse me, ma'am. How big is your pecker?
That's why I said Egghead needs to find out where these casting calls are.
Look at these big grins on people's faces as
no.
they're making this fucking boat trash.
Kelly is gender fluid.
Gender fluid? So he...
No.
She?
No.
They, them, themselves. I prefer gender neutral pronouns.
Someone
I
who's gender
prefer
fluid can't-
gender neutral pronouns. Well, I prefer you fucking shut the fuck up with your nonsense, but I'm not gonna get my way, so.
identify more as male one
I love
day,
that.
female the next. And they don't always dress obviously as male or female.
Oh, that's not confusing at all.
Hey, Sonora, what's up, girl?
Hey, Abby. Who's this guy?
I'm Bob.
Oh, guy? You just assume it's a guy?
Wow.
Yeah, what if he was
fuck?
racially bi? What's
Excuse
the
me,
thing?
that
Gender
is
fluid?
a fucking gender fluid wolfkin you are speaking to.
Yeah.
I think
Bitch.
since Abby called
It,
you a girl.
they
you a
pronouns,
girl?
please.
Yeah, I'm a girl. But if you want to get even more accurate, I'm a cisgender homosexual.
Sonora identifies.
Wait. I think I can figure this one out. So, cisgender refers to people who identify as the same sex they were assigned.
Egghead would, Egghead, you would shine in
That's
this role.
what I said.
You would shine in this role,
Why
Egghead.
would-
Ben is absolutely right. This is miscast.
Well, gee whiz, I'm starting to get confused
Dude, this is the problem
in
with
my
our fucking
mind
country.
about all the different genders.
That anyone gives a shit to make this video is the fucking problem.
That they thought that people needed to see this so they'd know how to
You just need to be
fucking act.
told what your opinion is. And you just need to be told how to act and how to think.
And you watching
Wow,
this
sounds
video,
wonderful.
the intended audience is a blithering retard
But
who
cisgender
needs
doesn't necessarily
education.
mean straight, so you can be a cisgender female and homosexual.
That's right.
Who cares?
You go, Bob.
Thank you. I've been waiting for you to say that.
Wait, where are you going?
I'm going pee. Sorry, we are going pee.
Then we are getting out of here. Later, Bob.
Well, that's horrible.
Well, True TV.
That's just fucking horrible.
You should be ashamed for fucking creating
Everybody
content
involved
like
in that should be
We should
ashamed
watch
at
more
every
of the-
level.
We should watch more of these videos.
I was informed, so yeah, I think this educational segment can continue.
It's the new information.
So
segment.
this is called Juicy Corn on the Cob.
Oh, sweet.
yeah.
Yeah. Some juicy corn on the cob.
Yeah, juicy.
Some of our fans might benefit from this.
No.
Some of the Manatee's fans and the Manatee himself
What's wrong with
certainly
corn
would
on the
benefit
cob,
from
guys?
this.
Come on.
Juicy corn
It's
on
juicy
the cob.
corn on the cob. That's all
I
it
like
is.
corn on the cob.
I want
What's
to
wrong
see
with
the
it?
juicy corn on the
Hello
cob.
everyone.
Oh,
I
no.
want to give you a tutorial on how to eat coin. I want to buy me some coins, honey, yes. And for those who have teeth,
Welcome to my nightmare.
For those who have teeth.
Listen, she is a strong black trans
Thing.
woman that don't. She's gonna teach you how to eat fucking corn on the cob without no teeth.
I don't care what bathroom that thing comes out of. I'm gonna be scared.
It's a little strange.
Until you put your dick through the fucking glory hole, and
I have to
she's
say,
the one on the
I
other end.
mean, you know,
Isn't it a little strange to have the sentence in your video? For those of you who have teeth, I don't know. That just strikes me as a little weird.
Yeah.
for those of you with got
That's
your
not
teeth
something you normally
down.
need to like let people know. Like, look, everyone here has teeth. You know, it's like what?
For you teeth having motherfuckers, this is easy, but to us, there's a skill.
I'm sure you already know how to chew that. Some
Yeah.
of you do, some of you don't. But those who don't,
No, we all do.
Yeah,
all of us do.
I got the corn on the cob thing I had down since about like 4 or 5.
I just want
to
to point this out that I have like denied this person's videos on the show many a times. Paul is obviously in love with this person because he's always
I'm in love with this person. That's a spurious accusation, Ben.
It's, you know what? I have evidence to back it up.
There's Paul wants a spurious
I can
accusation.
see. I
Paul
saw
wants a
Paul,
gorm jorb. Fake news.
I saw Paul looking longingly at the screen.
Wow.
What? While he was watching.
Look at
this
them
video.
big floppy lips with nothing to hold 'em up.
I knew.
Was his hand near his groin, Ben?
Yes.
Did he have a fucking boner?
Oh my god.
He did in fact have a boner.
Wow.
That's ridiculous.
And that's why.
That's a ridiculous
and that's why we moved
accusation.
Paul. Because of this, we have to move Paul to
Look.
about a 3.5 on the Kinsey scale.
Wow.
Look, Paul, the truth.
This is ridiculous.
The truth sometimes, Paul, is stranger than fiction.
Look, I was pulling videos for the show, and I got a random boner out of nowhere. Ben walked in, and I spilled a packet of mayonnaise down my leg, and it looked like something that it totally wasn't.
Damn.
Extenuating
Ridiculous. Circumstances right there.
I want you to know that you know how to get the juice. I want you to see
The juice, Paul.
You gotta get the juice.
For those who do have teeth, I want you to take your hammer and bust out your teeth.
Okay, get your hammer. All right.
I have my coin right here, fresh.
Okay, Paul.
There it
This
is.
is gonna be very sexual. Oh shit, Paul. Oh, Paul, please stop, man.
Listen, he ain't no grapefruit bitch.
Oh,
I'm
dude.
sorry.
Okay, don't look over at Paul right now.
Now,
don't look
eat
at
a
Paul.
coin.
Oh shit.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Paul.
You get some
Come on,
ranch,
Paul.
because nothing like
Oh no, Paul.
On the show.
Come on,
Oh,
Paul.
sh-
Fuck.
On the show, Paul. Oh god, they
So
put
now that
fucking
you have
ranch
the
on it.
coin,
She's putting ranch.
No,
You get
don't
it?
watch it, Paul. Don't watch it.
into it.
It worked.
I don't like this at all, dude.
It
This
worked,
is making me
look.
feel
And
bad.
you can too.
This is not. I mean, I don't know if I'm getting more squeamish or something. Like I can watch, dude. I can
watch somebody eat corn on the cob.
I watch people fucking get like run over by cars and smashed and shit.
yeah,
but
yeah.
this is fucking
I'd rather
on a whole
watch
other
that.
level of fucking disgusting shit, dude. I did not want to watch a toothless black androgynous
Thank you,
emo
TJ.
person fucking suck on a corn
Fine,
cob covered
you
in
know
ranch
what? I will
dressing.
never pull this person again, ever again.
I mean, you pull what you want, Paul. Just don't pull that cock
pulled,
out.
He's pulled this person before.
Okay,
It's
we're
like-
done with this.
Oh, no.
We're done with
Screenshot.
this.
No. Oh, that was
they
beautiful.
They can pause it there and screenshot it if they want. What is this?
Okay, this woman gives the longest, most sincere promo for curtains you've ever heard.
But you can't compare them to these quality, gorgeous curtains.
The audio.
When I found this place and I came in, I can't tell you what I did. I had
Fell
to
to your
do the whole
knees.
house. I had to. I mean, something like this. And the other
Beautiful.
ones I bought was so unbelievably beautiful. You could never find these curtains anywhere. Believe me, you could never.
Wow.
Never. That's why it's worth.
Is this woman related to Trump?
Look, I know curtains.
She's got his hair
Yeah.
color,
Yeah.
and she just said she just pulled a "Believe Me," and she's talking about curtains.
I think she might be like a cousin.
Is
of
this
his.
like Trump's great aunt?
Yeah, Aunt Joanne Trump.
I was thinking Gertrude
Dude, it's
Trump.
just that-
Gertrude.
It's just that Trump has this really shticky, like fucking over-the-top sales pitch, and that's what she's doing here. Like, look, I had to do everything in the house. This curtain's just amazing. I
You're
came
not
in
gonna
here.
find
I almost
curtains
fainted.
like
I almost
this.
fainted. They were
It's
so
just like,
beautiful.
it's You're just amazing.
not gonna find curtains like this.
Like this?
Look at this
No,
curtain.
you don't find
She
these.
does, dude.
These
You
aren't,
ain't gonna
these
find
aren't
this
curtains you
curtain.
find every day.
Look at this fucking curtain. You ain't never fucking seen a curtain like this.
Look at the quality. Feel it. Feel the quality.
No one should feel this passionately about curtains.
She does.
So glad this place is here, right around the corner from where I live. Can't go anyplace else for curtains except this place. It's unbelievable what she's got here.
Is she filming like an ad or something?
It's unbelievable.
If she is, it's the longest,
It's
most awkward
4
ad
minutes
ever.
and 17
You know what I think
seconds
it
long.
is? You know what I think it is? They just shot like so many minutes of footage and then they probably cut it up later for the ad.
This curtain.
It's like a testimonial ad, is what it seems like. I don't know for sure.
So they just like chop it up into chunks so they can use like the best parts. Like
yeah, the parts that look.
But
the
she
most
just
believable.
rambles on for like 8 minutes.
Maybe they were.
About
Maybe
curtains.
she's a
Yeah.
customer and they're getting like testimonials or something.
Yeah,
and they just
yeah.
came upon this crazy bitch.
Well,
And
they're
this is what
probably
they
like, just
recorded.
talk about how much you love these curtains for 4 minutes, and we'll just use what we
Let's
want.
see.
Oh, so beautiful. Look at this. Talk about something different. Oh,
Yeah, it looks so different.
Yeah, it's so different than every other curtains
Yeah,
I've
let's
seen.
look at those.
matter of fact, with my
Oh
kids,
yeah,
I
dude,
think
it looks different than any other curtain I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen one like that before.
What I have. That I bought these. They
You
can't
bought
believe
them.
it
They
because they're
bought
so
them.
pretty.
They're
I mean,
wonderful.
They're
I
so
bought
beautiful.
them.
Not buy. I could walk out and not buy these curtains. So
It's impossible.
They really, really.
What would have
are
happened to you if you'd walked out and not bought them?
Believe me.
Believe
That's
me.
why everybody.
Everybody.
This is the only place to come for curtains, though.
What's the name of the
Yeah.
fucking place?
Only.
Oh, did you hear that? Yeah, she's filming an ad.
This is the only place to come for curtains. Listen,
The only place.
have you ever been to another curtain store? It's dog shit.
Look at this place, dude. It looks horrible.
No, look.
And
this
she
is the
looks
only
like the
place
kind
to
of
come for
woman
some
that
curtains.
could go on like this about curtains for this long in just a natural environment.
It's more than worth the trip.
More
Believe
than
me,
worth
a
it.
lot more. This is unbelievable, this place. It is more than worth the trip
Okay.
to come here for curtains.
If you walk into a curtain store and find it to be unbelievable, fuck you. You deserve to die.
Yeah, this is the same. Like, your favorite restaurant is Chili's. Your favorite store is a curtain store. You got problems, America.
Man, this is just weird shit from behind the scenes that nobody should ever see.
No one should even see this woman ever under
this-
any circumstance.
But dude, unless you needed some curtains to brighten up your house in the summer,
I bought 'em.
Oh my god!
I would just order them online.
Then if you needed oh
No,
my
TJ,
you'd
you don't
order
do that.
online. I order online. The curtains I get are shabby and drab. TJ,
is that true?
There is only
don't
one
even see 'em,
place.
TJ.
There's only one place to go. You can't even find curtains like this. I'm telling you, people that I know that know curtains come by my house all the time and say your curtains are different from
TJ,
everybody else.
Once you got our
Believe
curtains,
me.
it's going to be curtains for all the other curtains.
TJ,
These are the
Believe
curtains.
me.
TJ, would you rather lay in a box with
Uh-huh.
tarantulas in it for
Tarantulas.
2 minutes,
Okay, 2 minutes.
or eat nothing but Applebee's for the rest of your life?
Fuck. I gotta go with the spiders. I mean,
Damn.
Really?
What?
2 minutes with fucking
Nah,
angry,
dude, you know what?
hissing tarantulas.
You know what happened?
He didn't say they're angry and hissing.
I just said
Well,
tarantulas.
they're gonna be.
But you know what happened,
You think they're
Paul?
gonna be happy about being thrown
Okay,
in a box
he would-
with you?
He would see the box And he'd be like, you know what TJ would say? Man, Applebee's ain't that bad.
He would.
He'd
No, 'cause I mean,
look
like,
at the
look,
menu and he'd be like, look.
It's for life, though. You got to realize
They changed their menu a lot.
I mean, but their menu sucks no matter what.
But they changed the menu,
I mean,
dude.
10 years later, when you're sitting there in Applebee's, you're just going to be sitting there like, fuck, I should have just gotten the fucking box with the spiders. This is disgusting.
Unlimited riblets, dude. Unlimited riblets. Only $9.99.
I don't want
riblets.
I don't. My limit on riblets is like 0. I don't want any of those.
Cheese sticks, though. You could eat those every day.
I could. I mean, like I'd have to subsist on cheese sticks and like chicken fingers.
Chicken fingers, yeah.
Dude, you'd gain
soup
so
every
much
once in a while.
weight.
That'd be
if
the
that's all
only.
you ate.
That'd be oh man, no. I gotta go with the spiders. I mean, fuck, I could get drunk or something.
But then you have to live the rest of your life with the memory of being locked in a dark box.
I feel like I'd get over that after like
screaming
5
with spiders.
years.
I mean, some people keep tarantulas as pets and handle them.
You wouldn't do
and
it,
shit.
TJ.
Yeah. Well, they know that, like, when you're handling a tarantula, you don't make sudden movements and you don't do anything to agitate it while it's on you because
their bites aren't even that bad. I mean, I don't think
their bites are like bee stings, but we're talking about putting like 80 tarantulas in a box with you.
Yeah, I mean, like,
they're going to be covering.
Tarantulas are
everything
pretty
on you.
chill spiders, dude. They're not really like easily agitated and shit. They're actually pretty friendly usually.
That's why I picked them and not like black widows.
I mean,
or
I don't think there's
something
any
that-
actual danger from the tarantulas. It would just be freaky and uncomfortable.
Yeah, yeah. I was talking about just your fear of like a big spider, you know.
Yeah,
being
I mean,
tested.
I would be disgusted and I'd probably shit my pants with terror.
What if it was 800 tarantulas and one like black widow?
Then no, because a black widow. I mean, like I might die if there's a fucking black widow.
There'd
in
end
there.
up being like a battle between.
I think I'll
the
go-
Black
I
Widow
mean,
and
if shit goes
tarantulas.
awry in the box, you might die from sufficient amounts of fucking tarantula stings.
No.
Oh yeah, dude.
No.
You don't think being bitten by like 80 tarantulas
Show
is
me,
gonna fuck you up?
Show me a shred of scientific evidence that shows that anyone has ever been bitten to death by a bunch
Dude,
of
have
tarantulas.
you never seen Arachnophobia, bitch?
Oh,
have
is-
you never
that is-
seen
the
Arachnophobia,
classic
bitch?
documentary?
Yes,
Arachnophobia.
The
Arachnophobia.
true story of arachnophobia.
Yes,
Yeah.
dude, the fucking
we
seminal
know.
work
You know
on
what?
the fear of spiders,
You're
where
right.
they show what
You're
happened to
right.
that town
Have you
when
ever seen
tarantulas
this
got in it.
movie?
You stupid fuck,
You're
man!
right,
You
Paul.
stupid, uninformed retard.
There's no way you do it.
He's right.
There's no way you do it, TJ. I call total bullshit, dude. You might say now, but if you were fucking faced with it, and all you do is eat Applebee's, which you don't even fucking, you don't
I would
like
have to
it.
eat Applebee's for the rest of my life. Fuck that.
Okay, what if it? What
that
about,
would be like a fucking
okay,
horrible, joyless
what
existence.
What about 5 years of Applebee's?
Oh well, I'd
Starting
probably take.
immediately.
I'll do Applebee's.
What if?
Wow, okay.
Because at least then I can see the end of the fucking Applebee's
20
prison
years.
sentence.
20 years of Applebee's.
No.
Okay.
15.
No.
10.
I would do 8 at the max.
8. Okay, 8's your max.
8's your hard
You're in
limit.
Applebee's
You would do
prison.
8
All right, I'm
years.
glad we- I'm
and
glad we
hard
ex-
time at the Applebee's.
Yeah, dude.
This is
Why
that was one of the
would
best
you be
ones.
upset? Dude, orgies happen at Applebee's, dude.
That was one of the
Yeah,
best
would you
would
even be
you rather
upset, dude?
questions.
I mean, it was a good one. It did generate a discussion.
Yeah.
You do got a point.
So it's curtains for the curtain lady. So let's go to: is the death penalty ever moral?
That was a good one. It's curtains.
It's
Coitins for the
It's
curtain
coitins.
lady.
I
learned from that.
fabulous.
I learned from that broad on CNN, dude.
Oh my
That
god!
broad.
You've never seen curtains?
Oh, it's a Prager.
There are almost
It
no
is
issues
Prager.
where I don't understand
himself.
both sides.
Okay.
Taxation,
The
the size of
grand turd
government,
himself.
abortion, socialism, capitalism.
Rapism.
As strongly as I feel about any
butt-fuckism.
issue, I understand the opposition.
No.
You do? You understand it?
No, you don't.
I
I've
understand,
seen you
I
try.
understand they're
I've
wrong.
seen you try to explain liberal positions before, and you don't understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
understand them.
misrepresent them on Prager videos, just like this
Yeah,
one.
so you don't
He
get it.
understands them, TJ, but they're just incorrect. Don't
You might
understand
you
that?
might feel as if you understand them.
Oh, you're a fucking libtard.
But you don't.
Libtard doesn't
But
know
there is
shit.
an exception, the
Do your
death
research.
penalty for murder. Here, the gulf is unbridgeable between those of us who believe that some murderers, and I emphasize some murderers, should be put to death,
The black ones.
and those who believe that no murderer should ever be put to death. Take this example. On the afternoon of July 23rd, 2007, in the town of Cheshire, Connecticut, 2 men broke into the home
So-
of Dr. William Pettit, his wife Jennifer,
Some
and his
anecdotal
2
evidence now.
Appeal to emotion.
Yeah, and an
Yeah.
appeal to emotion, of course.
daughters.
Everyone suspend your
The men beat
rational
Dr. Pettit
cognition
nearly
for
to
a moment.
death with a baseball bat.
Yeah, so they're pieces of
One
shit.
of the men raped the doctor's wife,
Piece of
and
shit,
the other
yeah.
man sexually assaulted their 11-year-old daughter, Michaela.
Yep.
Well, the real
The 2
assholes.
men then strangled Mrs. Pettit to death tied down the 2 daughters on beds, doused them with gasoline, and while the girls were
Look at all this. Look at all this dramatic
The
effect
fire and
going
shit.
on. Yeah.
still alive,
And
set
Dennis
the house
Prager
on
is still
fire.
boring.
Okay.
Dr. Pettit survived, but his wife and daughters did not.
Okay.
I watch a lot of forensic
Those opposed
files,
to
so.
capital punishment believe that these 2 men have a right to keep their
Okay,
lives.
but guess what, dude? They already had the death penalty in most states, and it's never deterred anyone. They've had the death penalty in most places for hundreds of thousands of years. It's never stopped people from killing other people.
It's not even really so much that I really am like, oh yeah, the rights of the killers or whatever. It's really more a matter for me of I don't want the government killing people.
I mean, there was
And they've
not
got it
like-
wrong so many times too.
Not like that anyway. Not like I mean, like we have this threat contained, but let's murder this person.
Here's another thing to
officially.
think about. Here's another thing to think about. In other countries today, and way back in the day, in even more places, you got the death penalty for less than murder.
Oh, yeah.
And that still didn't deter people from doing even like petty crimes and shit. So.
I mean, not to mention too, I don't really see how. I mean, obviously people have survival instinct, but once you kill these people, their suffering is over too.
For me, it's 100% about it's 100% about the government's involvement to me. Like, I don't trust this government as far as I could pick it up and throw it, and I don't trust it with life and death decisions when it comes to especially like TJ said, a threat that's already been subdued. You've got this dude in a fucking cage.
Yeah, and you could easily make sure he's never going to get out of the
At what
fucking
point
cage.
does the impetus on me to support taking that dude who's totally subdued and helpless in a cage and hooking him up to a machine and killing him?
I mean,
how is justice being served?
You can
by
say
that?
all day he's a piece of shit and he deserves to die. Well, guess what? He's going to die just like every other human being on the fucking face of the earth.
But his life is going to be wasted.
Let
As
him
it
fucking
stands
let
right
him
now-
waste his life in a fucking cell somewhere.
And
Worst
like,
punishment anyway.
pragmatists, dude. Like fucking
Yeah.
the death penalty costs a bunch of fucking extra money.
If I had life in prison, I'd be wishing for the death penalty eventually. I'm sure, especially from what I understand how prison is like in the United States.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm sure you can carve out a niche in prison and make something out of a livable life. I don't want to try that though. No, thank you.
You always got to watch your back and shit. I mean, it's like
It's just not something.
I mean,
I'd
not
like
only
to
that,
experience.
for convicts on this level, I mean, they barely get any sort of interaction with other people.
I mean, I'm a little lefty
shit.
on prisons and shit too. I don't think prisons should be like torture factories.
Yeah.
No.
So we're even worse. Not only do we not believe in the death penalty, we don't even
I
think
don't believe
prison
people
should
should
be
be
as it is.
raped and butt fucked against their will, and people should be like locked in
Do
solitary
you go?
for months.
Do you
on
go
end.
as far as the
the Swedish
what
and
is it, Swedish
Norwegian,
and Norwegian
Scandinavian
prisons and
sort of
shit?
model?
Like,
I mean,
They had
I
a
don't
we got a
know.
guitar studio.
Yeah.
And
I
we got
don't know.
a fucking.
Here's the thing. I don't know that Sweden is churning out like hardcore fucking crazy inmates
I mean,
like we are.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, that's the thing. I don't know that the Swedish system works. I do think that there are some pretty fucking no-brainer things that could be done to increase the quality of life for everybody in fucking prison. There should be like optional fucking solitary for people. There should be like the ability to, raise grievances and change fucking housing units and shit. Like, it shouldn't be crammed out to where like half the population is sleeping in the gymnasium on bunk beds.
Dude, I mean, like,
our prisons
you got to
are
realize
profit
though, like,
machines
so many
now.
people have like the attitude of like I
Yeah.
was listening to the radio one time and some guy, some DJ on there was like bitching that like the prisoners had air conditioning and shit. Like, why do they need air? They should be beaten awake every morning, and they should just have
fuck
nothing
them.
but suffering always and
Yeah,
all times.
We had that.
I don't
We've
want to.
We've tried those systems before, and they're not really more effective. They're actually less effective.
I'm sorry, dude, but I don't want a person to be tortured for 2.5 years because they stole a VCR
I'm
out
sure
of
they're not
somebody's
gonna.
trunk.
I'm sure they're not gonna
No
come out with
thanks.
PTSD and shit either.
That isn't justice to me. You know what you need to do if somebody's caught stealing some shit? And whatever, like, fucking make them pay the amount that it's worth for that shit that they stole and write a fucking sorry letter.
Isn't it also fucked up that people talk about rape in prison as if it's part of the sentence?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, get in there and get fucking horse piped by Big Black Bubba.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear that shit like cavalierly all the time, and it's like, what? That's horrifying.
Yeah, you're okay with someone being
I don't
raped?
want a person to be raped for 5 years because they broke into a bank when it was closed.
But you know what? But Paul, we've
come
seen
on,
it.
they got that coming, Paul.
Go to
They got that coming.
Paul, I challenge you to do this. Go to any news story that involves something like a child being injured or raped or hurt or it's any reprehensible story, and all the comments are going to be like, just kill the guy now. Just a bullet in the head right
That's the
now.
real fucking rape culture, Scotty. Rape culture is prison, and it mostly involves men.
Well,
that's why nobody cares about it.
That's why it's not
Well,
really
no, they
rape
want
culture
these people to be
men are the
punished.
victims.
I'm saying
dude.
it's just really about punishing.
Punished is
it's
being
vindictive.
You know what, dude? The punishment of prison is not supposed to be fucking backing into a corner when you shower to make sure some fucking dude doesn't horsepipe your asshole.
But culturally in America,
that's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be removal from society.
But really, when you think about it, yeah, on paper, yeah, what you're saying is correct. But really, when you think about the mentality we have in our country, it is really that people, everyone recognizes that and saying, yeah, this is good.
I don't sign on to that. I officially am against prisons being rape factories. I'm against prisons being torture chambers for people. I mean, I don't like it.
Communism.
So, is there anything a person can do to deserve the death penalty?
Deserve doesn't have anything to do with it.
Punishment, the answer is no. In fact, many opponents of capital punishment believe that killing murderers is the same as murder.
It is.
Given the context, it can be.
I mean, look. Okay, let me just ask you this: if I went right now and I killed a murderer, I'd still be a murderer. The law would still recognize me as a murderer. So right there, you acknowledge that killing murderers is still murder.
Also,
if a state kills somebody, it's still murder.
Also, we know for a fact that there's been more than a few people that have been wrongly executed throughout history.
And you know what? There's no way to know how many, actually.
Right.
Because, genetic evidence and shit has only gotten better as we've gotten older. And there's been a bunch of fucking people run up the river on some shit that they probably didn't do.
I honestly think one is one too many in that. When the state decides to execute someone who's innocent, that's a fuck up.
Dude, I've said that for fucking years, dude. I'm 100% behind that, dude. One fucking innocent person being executed by the state is enough for me to go, okay, this doesn't work.
Or even if they don't get the death penalty, people who get in prison for life for crimes they didn't commit.
Prison itself, it just needs an overhaul from fucking top to bottom that it's not going to get.
Oh,
it's just going to get more and more corporate and more dystopian, and people are going to go, yeah, because that'll never be me.
Exactly. That's exactly it.
The two factors are it's not a deterrent to crime, and there are innocent people that have been put to death, so it doesn't fucking work. It doesn't work.
Well,
there you go.
In the heat of a moment, you're not going to go, you know what, if I kill this person, I might get the death penalty. You're just like, no, this person pissed me off and I want to kill them. Or this is a gang dispute or whatever. No one, I mean, is really going to plan it out like that in every fucking sort of murder case. I mean, yeah, there's the methodical, I'm going to try to kill this person to get their fucking inheritance or whatever. But a lot of times, it's just a crime of passion where two people get into a dispute and someone gets pushed and they die.
A lot of times it's accidental due to negligence, but with no intent for murder. There's all different shades of fucking murder.
Yep.
Someone in the chat said, is this TYT?
Different shades of murder.
Shades of
the
murder.
Masked Wolf.
Yeah.
Is this TYT?
Yeah.
Hearing a bunch of bullshit.
Bunch of liberal nonsense.
Bunch of liberal goddamn fucking bullshit.
Oh god, dude, I really hate the
TYT at DP. Who said it?
Who said it? The death penalty is totally indefensible.
I have no argument, so I'm just gonna compare you to something else I hate.
Yeah, that's what they do.
The drunken Turks.
Retards.
We hate this thing, and we're gonna say that you're like this thing, so you're wrong.
If TYT has the same position
I forgot,
as me,
dude. It's yucky to
I don't
be
care.
liberal.
I don't care if I agree with them. I agree with them. I'm not going to be like,
yeah, dude. TJ, laugh it up while that Keck flag flies behind you. You know how they feel about the death penalty.
The Kekistani people have a diverse array of beliefs, Paul.
Bullshit.
They're not just one fucking people. There's all kinds of different voices. Kekistan is all about freedom.
Say the same thing, then?
Freedom of speech, Paul.
If they're not all one person, why do they all say the same thing?
I'm a Kekistani, and I'm saying something different right now, Paul.
I'm proud to be
I'm saying something different, Paul. You know me.
You
know me. Look at my eyes.
No, I ain't gonna
You
look at
stare
your eyes.
upon the eyes of a Kekistani, Paul. Look at the Kekistan, bitch. Look at the fucking Kekistan.
How does it feel, Paul?
Looks like TJ trying to hold back a laugh-a-stan. Is
A
what it looks
laugh-a-stan.
like.
A chuckle stand.
I'm Kekistani to the core, bitch.
I've seen TJ's eyes filled with fury, and that was not it, dude.
So we're winding
That was
down.
Kekistani pride.
Oh.
We're winding down the show now. We've got the chat up, so send in your super chats if you want to get them in before the end of the show. After the show, we're going to do the post show.
Post-show.
So go to the link in the description. Get 33% off?
Something like that, yeah.
33% off, DP on demand. New
Read these
content
fucking
all the
super
time.
chats.
Would you rather have a pharmacy built on your leg or Abe Lincoln's corpse instead of teeth?
What?
Go away.
What a
We're not
weird
answering that gibberish. I saw David Duke at Franco's in Mandeville. I heard him say his private number if you want to fuck with him on the show.
Whoa. Interesting. But
that's something you should have approached us with, not
but
in Super
telling
Chat.
us publicly means we probably cannot do that.
Yeah, because you just pretty much killed any chance we could do that. What's the best pan store near the Funhouse? Also, the car was going 47 miles per hour. See you after the show.
The best pan store near that's in like South
I'd have to
Seattle.
look. I'd have to
or
look.
North Seattle.
I'd have to look, but
those aren't our usual stomping grounds, so I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to look it up.
We'll look up and make an announcement of good places on Monday.
Cool. All right, $5 guy. What up? Dorn Hub saved my life.
That's wonderful.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah, and by the way, guys, just like that person said, just in case you haven't been paying attention to us, weed is legal here. So if you come to the meetup and you're over 21, we'll be smoking all kinds of legal weed. You'll probably be more high than you ever have in your entire life.
Yeah, TJ is from Atheistan. Okay. Cool.
Many a weed tourist has flown into Washington with their normal tolerances and gone crazy and fucking ended up in the...
Oh, when we moved here, that was like pretty much me, TJ, and Paul were like, and Ben were just like, whoa.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
I still haven't showered after 5 months. How much would I have to pay you guys to smell my ass?
To smell it? Like, I don't got to touch it or anything. I just got to take a hearty whiff of what's back there. I would do that for... I'd do that for 50 grand. I'd take a hearty
You'd do that
whiff.
for $50.
No, I would not.
Yeah, you would.
Don't debase me, TJ. I would only sniff some sweaty dude's disgusting ass for 50 grand.
There you go.
That's only... It's the basement of my
I
degradation.
don't buy that it's that high. Maybe it ain't $50, but...
You see, you do what I do. So what would you do? Slash it in half?
No, I'm gonna go you way lower, dude.
Way lower?
I'm gonna go you way lower. I think realistically,
we got a bunch coming in.
When you got your fucking hypothetical
All right,
blah, 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 blah. Two blabbermouths talking
we
to
got
each other.
we got a bunch coming in.
$3,000, Paul.
Possibility of making 24-hour show a yearly tradition. That's possible.
Yeah, maybe.
That's possible.
Sound good?
Maybe.
Do that.
Maybe. You never know.
You never fucking know. Fuck Kekistan.
Wrong.
How dare you? Thank you, Scotty.
Thank you, Taylor.
Have you guys ever tried Contact Corpse Midget? No.
No.
Why the fuck would we do that?
Yeah, we don't.
Miso roommate wants to say hi. Scotty is an autistic retard. Snarf, snarf.
Thanks for your $5.
It's Jar Jar.
What the fuck?
The Juggalo kid should audition for 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah, he'd slide
He's
right
in there.
Yeah, definitely.
Right in there.
Suck a nigga dick, bitch. Suck a nigga dick.
Kex would obviously be in favor of the death penalty because it was started by a European liberal, you retarded normie. God fucking damn. There you go.
That's true, TJ.
I missed the entire show. I just want to say welcome back, my friends. The God Scotty blesses us with his smile. Praise the Scotty TJ Hart. Rock on. Paul, keep talking shit on Keck, and I'll keep sending the money. Thanks, bud.
No problem, man. It just comes naturally. It's
Paul, at least read the Google memo yourself before talking out your ass. It's mostly against collective thinking and hiring based on
God, dude.
race,
I
sex,
perused.
etc.
I honestly perused the fucking article about it. I didn't read the fucking memo. I wasn't trying to imply anything by it. In fact, I was trying to make a fucking joke at the beginning of the thing.
Nonsense.
Like people often do here, where they take the SJW position.
We do not
and I was
joke.
like, oh yeah, some guy because he said women are worse than men, and everybody's like, you just gave $5 because I failed at landing a joke earlier. Thank you for the $5.
Have you guys ever gone to the EMP in Seattle?
It's actually called Mopop now.
It's Mopop now.
I'm a member, so
Mopop.
yes, I've been
Scotty's
there.
a member.
I'm a member. What?
There's $7 to support your channel and $3 to fuck your channel. Cool.
Sweet.
That's still more.
That's very. I guess. Yeah.
What do you think the internet will be like in 25 years? I don't even want to think about that,
dude. It's going to be horrifying.
I mean,
it's going to be a wasteland of epic, tragic proportions. Everything is going to have a giant Pepsi logo fucking stamped over it. It's going to be horrible, dude.
Horrible.
Why
stuff.
don't you want to talk about it, TJ?
Because that's pretty much what you just described. I think.
What does it say, TJ? I'm a fucking member,
Someone
bitch.
said link to the post. Hold on, wait.
Fucking member, bitch.
Someone said link to the post show. You have to join DP on demand. Link in the description.
Yep, 33% off right now if you go to the link in the
Yeah, if
every
you join,
post show.
Every post show, a ton of fucking content. 5
ton of private
days.
shows and commentaries and all kinds of stuff we've done over
5
the years.
fucking days
New
plus.
shit. There's 5 days,
Yeah.
5 days worth of content.
And
I
new
remember when we
shit coming
started. I
soon.
remember when we started shilling the amount of stuff on there. It was at like 3.
Yeah.
So there's like another 2 days on there now
Yep.
since we started shilling it. Why play my vidya? I'm drunk, by the way. Well, we had a lot of videos we didn't get to,
Lot of
so maybe
videos.
yours was in there. You never know.
We're
Maybe
gonna watch
in the
those on
post show.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll see it there in the post show. You never know.
We've got a cornucopia tonight.
Cornucopia.
The post show used to be all audio, but it's way better now because it's video.
Paul say, "Hey Beavis." Well, you say it, Paul.
Hey, Beavis. That cooge has big titties.
There you go.
And Butthead's voice.
There you go. I just did it.
It was beautiful.
Butthead's voice.
That coach has big titties.
That cooge has big titties.
Sargon, are you familiar with the... Why are you asking Sargon?
Yeah.
What?
Sargon?
Sargon's here?
Sargon, are you familiar with the works of Corpse Midget?
Oh,
that's probably a quote from that show, dude.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's funny.
I thought he could handle it.
He was like,
man.
no, I'm not familiar
I thought the
with
King of the Frogs wouldn't be a pansy about watching the Corpse Midget.
Oh, you know what? When it was just me and Jeff on the show, I asked Jeff, I was like, seriously, do you think that Sargon doesn't know anything about climate change? And then he was like, no, I really think he's telling the truth, man. He's, and I was like, okay, well, I mean, do you think he selectively didn't learn anything about climate change?
Like, it makes no
If he's been asked about it,
sense.
why doesn't he at least do some cursory investigation?
Look, climate
also
change
makes no sense
That's
that
just some bullshit you liberals made up to trick
Oh, yeah.
people out of their oil.
And
Come
Trump,
on.
like he's totally silent about North Korea, too. Totally. Like, because, whatever. I'm not even looking at that.
Why are you
there's
not
other
looking at
other
that?
things going on in Britain and such.
Oh, yeah.
There was a town hall meeting about Brexit. So I couldn't listen to Kim Jong-un and Donald Trump threaten nuclear war back and forth.
Yeah, that's not a
And
pressing
such.
issue at the
It's
moment.
not a pressing issue where I'm from, you see.
Wow, it sounds just like him. It's a spitting
Excuse me,
fucking
sir.
image, dude.
Excuse me, sir.
Love
Do
it.
not impugn. Do not impugn my accent.
I'm not. It sounds fucking perfect. I love it.
I speak like royalty.
So yeah.
I don't know about that, by the way.
I guess
I'm not
that's
sure.
I guess that's a show. So we'll see you motherfuckers on Monday.
Kinda?
Monday?
Possibly.
Monday?
Monday.
Green
bloody
olives?
Monday.
Monday?
Green olives.
Green olives.
Monday?
Green olives.